ROOSTER on the beat.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Shout out to the people. Shout out to Dunbar's in the building. Give somebody some chance to pull up in here. You know, I'm starting to do the late night. Putting some Vaseline on my lips. No homo. I was looking kind of dry lip in the mouth. Kind of dry lip in the mouth. And I told y'all, anytime I'm going dry lip, I hear the dread tell me, go ahead and put some goddamn Vaseline on your damn lips, boy. You're looking like you dry mouth. Shout out to the people. I'm in the building. You know, another day alive, another day free. I promise I ain't gonna wake up being nobody other than me. That's a fact. Gotta find my lighter right quick. Gotta find my lighter. Bingo. Gotta find my lighter. Sprinkles night. Sprinkles and moon rock. Sprinkles, moon rock, lemon cherry night. I don't know what y'all smoking on. Yo, D, what you smoking on, son? What are y'all smoking on tonight? We got people coming in the building. They coming in. 7 in the building. You know, act like what they say on, you know, D on what's happening. Come in and say hello. How you doing? You know, say hello. Craig, what up, boy? Craig said hello. You see how Craig came in, y'all, and said hello? The other people that's watching? Come in and say hello. Ain't nothing but love over here. I ain't walking in the street. I'm walking on the sidewalk. A lot of y'all niggas out there in that street gonna get hit by a car. See, I grew up in Brooklyn. And one thing they taught me growing up in Brooklyn, shout out Eastern Parkway in Utica. I got a lot of friends that was hit by cars, and I seen a lot of bad car accidents on Eastern Parkway in Utica. Because when we was kids, we didn't give a fuck about that motherfucking speed. When them cars coming, we used to be in the middle of the street, dodging cars and all that shit. Like, we crazy. Playing with our lives. Eastern Parkway in Utica will bust your ass. See, when you young, you got all that energy to you. You can run and out dodge the cars. You get my motherfucking age, you be done got in the middle of the street and caught a cramp. Or your foot started hurting or some shit like that. You go to dodge one car and catch a cramp, go to grab your stomach or your leg because you done caught a Charlie horse or something. Another car be done knock your ass the fuck down. And you got to learn how to do what? Walk on the sidewalk. That's what the sidewalk is for, y'all. You know, if you see a car on the sidewalk, you better get the fuck out the way. That nigga's crazy. Cheers. Cheers. I'm on my shots tonight, y'all. The bottle is here. The shit is locked. I'm on my shots tonight. I've been real on my shots tonight. You see what Craig said? You get killed on Eastern Parkway in Utica. I mean, we used to run across that shit diagonally. Get in the middle of the street and be dodging cars. Like, we fucking crazy. But I can't help it. I'm from Brooklyn.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when it come to minds. I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Facts. He said just a year ago when they was giving out them stimuluses, everybody had fast cars and nice claws. He said just a year later, all the cars is gone. And all them clothes them niggas and bitches bought, they selling them on Poshmark. That's crazy. He said, now was that smart? You can't play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play both sides. You got to pick and choose. You got to play Cocaine in the motherfucking White House, y'all. They got that goddamn booger sugar in the White House. That motherfucking Sniffy Riffy, that white jiffy, it's in the motherfucking White House. See how that shit come back to bite the government? They ain't got no cocaine and no poppy fields in the hood. They ain't got no cocaine or no poppy fields in the hood. When it come to meth and stuff like that, they just started manufacturing shit like that. You can cook meth in a truck. We ain't got no poppy seeds. We ain't got no heroin fields. We don't got no cocoa leaves in the hood. How the fuck all that coke get to us? How the fuck did all that heroin, cocaine, opioids, how all that shit get to us, y'all? Because it was a plan. Cold-blooded plan. That's how it got to us. That was a plan. To fuck us up and to control population. But you know where it fucked up? That shit spiraled back into the motherfucking neighborhoods of the color they didn't think it was going to get to. There's many documentaries. You see what Craig said. The CIA. They did that. Shout out to Freeway Ricky Ross, the real one. They said, nigga, we gonna put you in power with this cocaine, nigga. The government. The government said, fuck that. We got to do something. But that shit came back to bite them. See, when cocaine first came out, a lot of y'all don't know. Cocaine was like $200 a fucking gram. That was the rich people drug. That was the rich people drug. See, cocaine was never the big thing. Back in the days, they had these motherfucking commercials. They said it starts off with one line. And they put up a picture of lunch. They said it graduates to 2 lines. Then they put up a picture of play tickets. Then they said it graduates to 3 lines. Then they put up a picture of a trip. Then they said it graduates to 4 lines. Then they put up a picture of a person losing their car. Then they put a pile of cocaine up. Then they show a person losing their home. And then they show them sitting like this, depressed. Y'all remember that? Top Shot 856 Shakur. I see you in the building. I see you in the building. Y'all remember that? This is when they really made cocaine something to talk about. You remember when Richard Pryor was cooking up cocaine? Remember they switched it from cocaine. See, the cocaine ain't fuck people up. That booger sugar just had niggas on some party people. Let's kind of get funky. Yeah. Then they called about freebasing. Remember that? In the hood, we was calling it niggas smoking a pipe. Remember they were smoking Woolers? Then they were smoking a pipe. But then freebasing came out, and then Richard Pryor, the famous comedian, rest in peace, he did a skit on one of his shows, and he called the skit dipping his Oreo cookie into his milk. He made a joke out of it. Richard Pryor was messing with cocaine, living a life, and then started freebasing, and somebody taught him how to cook cocaine into freebase crack cocaine, taking it from a sniffing substance to a hard substance that could be smoked in a stem. And that nigga went crazy. He was at the top of his motherfucking game, y'all. To this day, goes down as one of the legends, one of the pioneers of comedy, right alongside Red Fox, Moms Mabley, Flip Wilson, the greats. And that nigga tried to cook some motherfucking cocaine and the shit blew up. Shit blew up burnt up a bunch of his motherfucking face and his clothes. They made a movie over this shit called The Life of JoJo Dancer. That nigga said, God damn it, I was trying to dip my motherfucking Oreo cookie in my milk and the shit blew up. That nigga was talking about cooking cocaine. You heard me? They just dropped a bulletin, a news-wide bulletin. Cocaine found in the motherfucking White House. See, a lot of people y'all fail to realize, if y'all not really familiar with D.C., the White House is right across the street from the projects. These is facts. These are facts. See, they always show you the film facing the White House. Them news reporters and them videographers, they never turn around. If you turn around, directly across the street from the White House is a housing projects. If you remember when George Bush Sr. was in the White House, they set up an operations sting where they had a young man come stand in front of the White House. He was supposed to be a model showing how crack cocaine had took over the world. He was just supposed to be a model standing out there showing the effect and how close crack was to the White House. They arrested that man. They asked him to be a participant in something of awareness and then arrested him. And then the same crack cocaine they gave him, the president at the time, George Bush Sr., pulled this crack cocaine out in the White House for a live news conference briefing and said, this was found right here in front of the White House. This was taken off a man right in front of the White House. They knew what they was doing. Right then and there, that was the way that they catapulted this whole group of agencies and task force throughout the world for cocaine. It originally came from Queens, New York. There was an officer by the name of McDonald that was sitting in front of a house of a witness that was supposed to be going to court against one of the notorious drug lord kingpins, Fat Cat Nichols. That officer was killed protecting the witnesses that was supposed to go testify against certain figures in the neighborhood that was selling crack cocaine. The minute that officer was killed, at the time, it was a governor. He was the governor, Rudy Giuliani. Dirty Rudy. You notice now he just got caught up in that scam with Donald Trump. Remember that name, Rudolph Giuliani. Dirty Rudy. When this cop was killed, that nigga Rudolph Giuliani, he orchestrated a task force called TNT, Tactical Narcotics Task Force. Tactical Narcotics Task Force. Tactical Narcotics Task Force, meaning tactical, meaning they will be trained to drill, execute, arrest, shoot, kill, exchange combat by any means. That's the tactical part of it. Narcotics, meaning any type of drug. Opioids, cocaine, heroin, marijuana, anything pertaining to getting high. And the task force, meaning task force. They put the whole unit together throughout the world. They gave everything. TNT was everywhere. TNT was everywhere. North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, New York. When we was in motherfucking Syracuse, TNT, see, in every state and area, TNT had their own nicknames. When we was in Syracuse, they was called the Hop Out Boys. New York Nicky in the building, salute. Beaver Valley, salute. They was called the Hop Out Boys. Craig can tell you about this shit. When we was in Brooklyn on Tuesday and Thursday nights, you had to sell crack allegedly like you was watching a tennis match. This how you had to be outside. Technical Narcotics Task Force was so creative. These niggas would park up on the block in vans with tinted windows, and they would record you selling crack. They had a tactic that was so severe. They would record you selling crack, and they would not arrest you that day. They could record you making a sale. They could have somebody come to the block, give them money, watch you make the sale to them. They will not arrest you. But they'll come back within the first 48, because on a secret indictment with Technical Narcotic Task Force, I'm giving y'all some game. This was the thing. Make you think you was getting away with it. So when you made that sale on Tuesday night and you ain't go to jail, you wake up the next day, come outside with that fresh pack. You like, yo, I'm going to do it again. You could be going to the store just to get your early morning coffee. You could be going to the store to get your early morning cigar to start out your day, and the police got the right to come up and arrest you. The person that was responsible for the hit, Nikki just pulled up, his name was Officer Byrne. He was killed guarding Argene, a witness in Pappy Mason case. Pappy Mason, ironically, lived across the street from me on Utica Avenue. He had a crush on my mother. I lived at 170 Utica between Park and Prospect. He lived at 183 Utica, Park and Prospect, close to the Park Place. His baby mother name is Sandra. He used to get money on Lincoln and Troy. Pappy Mason is from Brooklyn. Pappy Mason was an enforcer from Brooklyn that teamed up with Brian Glaze Gibbs. Shout out to Brian Glaze Gibbs on YouTube. And Fat Cat Nichols and the Supreme team. Kenneth Griff, free Supreme, man. Pappy Mason was a Jamaican, notorious gangster. And because of that one move right there, crack cocaine was targeted. Before that cop was killed, people were not getting arrested for selling crack. If you pay attention to what I said, after that cop Burns, I thought it was McDonald, excuse me, but it was Officer Byrne. After he was killed, Rudy Giuliani, Dirty Rudy, Rudolph Giuliani was responsible for creating TNT, like I just talked to y'all about, Technical Narcotic Task Force. Technical Narcotic Task Force. Ain't that shit fucked up, y'all? We don't got no motherfucking, no poppy seeds. We can't produce no cocaine. We ain't got no manufacturing companies that can produce cocaine like that. Well, at least not in Queens, at least not in Brooklyn at that particular time. But we were targeted. You see what Craig said? When the blue vans come, we throw the work away and run. Jay-Z said that. When we see them blue vans come, oh shit, they're them boys. We throw that work away and run. They didn't care when cocaine was flooding our neighborhoods. Look at the children right now. Look at the children right now. Do the math on the children right now. I'm going to help you do the math right now. Check this out. Go to your computer, to your calculator. You put up 2023, right? Put 2023 in your calculator, and then you subtract 1989. 1989. Look at the age limit y'all get. I want y'all to do this. 2023 on your computer. Take away 1989. And tell me the age that y'all get. 2023, take away 1989, and tell me the age that y'all get. Somebody tell me the age y'all get right quick. And I'll show y'all where I'm going with this. What age do y'all get? 2023, take away 1989. New York Nikki is right. 34 years ago. You're 34 years. That means 34 years of age. If you look at the age of the drill music artists right now that are actually successful, they're between the age of 28 and 35. Y'all know where I'm going with this? In 1989, in Brooklyn, New York, Queens, New York, Harlem, New York, that was the highlight of crack cocaine. That was the crack epidemic. The wavy one, I see you. Nah, it's 34, baby, but we appreciate you for pulling up. Smash that like button on the way in. What I'm trying to get to is when they loaded all these neighborhoods with all these drugs. Well, I'm gonna talk for Brooklyn. When they infested my neighborhood with cocaine and heroin and alcohol and lack of schools and lack of jobs, abandoned buildings, poverty. These people, like they said, the 89 crack epidemic, these people still were having children. What y'all think? They stopped? Oh. Anybody in here, what y'all thought? People stopped fucking? When crack came out, drugs make you fuck more. Drugs make you fuck more. Cocaine, alcohol, marijuana, they already tell you that's what they call an aphrodisiac. That's why I say quote unquote to the men. And I tell women this respectfully. If you're smoking marijuana, smoke marijuana by yourself or smoke marijuana with your homegirls. Because if you're smoking marijuana with a man, that's an aphrodisiac. A lot of dudes think you're going to be ready to suck cock. These is facts. That's why when couples, they smoke their little weed, drink their little wine, what they do, they get the rocking and rolling. These is facts. But the children of the crack epidemic, so many of them were what? If their parents was getting high, that means the children were neglected. Some children were put into child protective services. Some children went to family members' homes and was raised. But a lot of these children that were raised during the crack epidemic, remember the commercials, they were born addicted to crack cocaine. They were born addicted to heroin. Some of us were born addicted to marijuana. Well, not really marijuana, because cocaine and heroin goes through your bloodstream. Marijuana sticks to your tissues and the fat on your body. So no, the people that was dealt are born with opioids in their blood system, heroin, uppers, downers, cocaine, mescaline tabs, like Percocets and stuff. That's epidemics that are passed down genetically through your bloodstream. New York Nikki said a very valid point. She said they were born with issues. Think about this. They were born addicted to crack cocaine. Do you remember the commercials when they used to be sitting there screaming and hollering? Babies just hollering. Not trying to make fun, but in similarity, looking like some of the children that used to be in the commercials for hunger. Fathom, swollen bellies, bones enlarged, coming through, protruding through skin, looking malnourished. A lot of these kids today are addicted to crack and heroin. If you notice, a lot of our babies today are addicted to Percocets, sniffing cocaine, sniffing heroin, drinking lean, which is liquid heroin, because now finally their body is getting what their body has been craving for all these years. See, when these children was taken away from their parents, they didn't give kids crack. They just told them, let them go through it. Let them wean out of it. All that pain, all that anger, all that turmoil. They ain't give them crack. And then they also was grown addicted to everything, meaning a crack child, I have family members, a crack child wants everything. A crack child wants a new car. Then when you buy them a new car, they don't want that new car no more, because that's not what they want. A crack child wants a new bike. A crack child wants a new coat. Crack child wants. things that they see in their mind convinces them what they want, but they really want drugs. See, their mind and their body is calling out for drugs. But because of the homes that they're put in, or because of child protective services, they're not going to give them no drugs, but this is what they need. So when they grow all these years, they get to 16, 17, 18. Now they outside. Y'all see them outside now. The young boys ain't playing. They got guns just like us. They just passed the law in North Carolina. All you got to do is be 18 years old and a resident of North Carolina. You no longer need a gun permit. This shit real. On top of the fact of being addicted to drugs, the mental turmoil inside from knowing that they were taken away from their parents. I was blessed to live in a home with my mother and father, grandmother and grandfather, but I don't know how I would feel if I might have been raised with my grandmother. And the only thing I heard from my grandmother is, your mother loves you. Where's my mother at? Don't worry, she going through something right now. We got to pray for her. And then when my mom's comes around or my father comes around, their appearance is totally disgusting. CK Tooth, I see you. You know, as a child, you see your mother or father come around. You're already confused because you're not with them. Then when they come around, the appearance of them confuses you more, and then you still want to leave with them. But what the first thing the people that have care of you now say? You can't go with them. You can't go with them. That's more anger. How many times y'all know kids? We all had it in our family. Christmas, Thanksgiving, family reunion. We got that cousin that'll pop up looking crazy, and everybody, going in their pockets trying to give them some money, trying to support them, trying to encourage them to go get some help. And then when they see their children, the children are so happy and excited to see them, but they don't even know how to express it because of the things that these children were told by the caretakers of them. Think about that. Telling a child, your mother or your father at this particular time, it's not that they don't love you, but right now they're going through something. The child don't understand depression. How could a child understand that? Fuck all that bullshit. I want my mother. Then the grandmother or the aunt or the uncle, now the child is acting out towards that child. Fuck you, get off me. You ain't my mother. And then what do? They try to ease them by buying them things, by giving them things to calm them down. You want something from the store? You want some cake? You want some candy? Remember that game you saw on TV? Am I lying? So they use something that a child is intrigued by for a second or two to try to erase the questions that's in their head and in their heart. Don't you know once them kids master them games, like when we played them video games back in the days, don't you know once we turned over Super Mario Brothers, we didn't want to play that game no more. It was boring. So now it's still that child is getting back to the question, where's my mother or father at? That's why this is turned back around on the government. Let's get into the streets never love us, and then we're going to get to this motherfucking work.
The streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried. Tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly. My phone, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me. Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot. I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed. I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, them Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, it's how we music, nigga. Go.
Facts. Let's get into this work.
Noon, a live look at the White House, where the Secret Service is investigating a white powdery substance found in the West Wing. That substance tested positive for cocaine in a preliminary field test. NBC's Kelly O'Donnell is in Washington with the latest.
An unusual whodunit in the West Wing.
My fault, y'all. My fault.
At noon, a live look at the White House, where the Secret Service is investigating a white powdery substance.
What am I doing? I know I've been drinking. Pardon me, y'all. I've definitely been drinking. I got to stop this drinking. Hold on. Pardon me. Forgive me again. I got to leave this shit alone. I got to leave this shit alone.
Noon, a live look at the White House, where the Secret Service is investigating a white powdery substance found in the West Wing. That substance tested positive for cocaine in a preliminary field test. NBC's Kelly O'Donnell is in Washington with the latest.
An unusual whodunit in the West Wing. According to sources familiar, the Secret Service is investigating the discovery of a small plastic bag being tested for cocaine after a preliminary result was positive for the illegal drug. This began Sunday night when local authorities were called after a routine inspection found the bag in a common area of the West Wing, where many staffers and visitors pass through daily. Investigators will check cameras and entrance logs to try to determine how the suspected drug was left in a secure area. President Biden and his family were away at the time, but home to host a massive summer party on the 4th of July.
Today's America's Day. America's Day.
Thousands of visitors on the grounds and a dazzling display in the sky. Before those patriotic colors were bursting in air, the campaign trail lit up with Republican candidates from the top tier and the less well-known.
Asa Hutchinson running for president.
Greeting primary voters in key early states.
A good day. Great.
In Iowa, Mike Pence walked the parade.
You see how fast they switched that, y'all? You see how fast they switched that shit? We want to talk about the cocaine that y'all had up in there. They talking about the nonsense. Ain't that something? You see how they switched it up? Let me show you what I was talking about. They trying to bamboozle us. Cocaine in the White House. Cocaine in the fucking White House. Ain't that some shit? Them niggas got us thinking that booger sugar is just a joke.
Mentioned we have new reporting right now on that white powdery substance that was found in a work area inside the White House's
Listen to
West
this
Wing.
bullshit.
A source familiar with the investigation tells me that during a preliminary field test completed by the D.C. Fire Department Sunday night, the substance tested positive as cocaine. That source also says that the substance was found in a small dime-sized bag. NBC's Mike Memley joins me now from outside the White House. Mike, this is kind of a startling situation here, right? The question being, and it could have been a preliminary test, we'll wait to see whether a final test is conclusive, but how and who would have got this into the White House?
Yeah, that's right, Peter. I mean, we certainly didn't have this on our news bingo card on this Independence Day, but it was significant to learn that this one, it was not a hazardous substance, but one that is certainly an illegal substance of the White House in which it was discovered. This was a uniformed officer as part of the U.S. Secret Service's uniformed division who was conducting a routine patrol of the White House on Sunday and discovered this. Now, the fact that it was in the West Wing is important. It narrows down the real estate. It wasn't the executive mansion where we have most of the ceremonial spaces as well as the private residence for the first family. It wasn't the executive office building across the street, which is a much more occupied part of the real estate where most of the executive staff works. We're talking about the West Wing, where obviously the Oval Office, the president's senior staff, and their assistants work. So that obviously leads to the question that is being posed into the West Wing right now. Who had that coke come in to the White House? It could have been a White House staffer. It could have been somebody who was being escorted as part of a meeting in the White House, or it might have been somebody, as we often see on the course of weekends, staff often are giving tours to members of their family and to other guests. And so that's just one of the questions now that's going to be posed to the White House. It's also worth noting that the president and other members of the first family were not at the White House. President Biden, the first lady, as well as his son Hunter and his family departed the White House on Friday and only returned
notice how they keep
today,
saying he
this
wasn't
morning,
there?
where, of course, the president tonight is going to be hosting a barbecue for military families and others on the South Lawn to celebrate the nation's birthday today, Peter.
Mike, you're there at the White House. Are they saying, or officials there saying anything about this discovery?
No, we're only hearing at this point from the Secret Service, which has outlined the ways in which this was discovered and the investigation steps going forward. You can be sure, as White House officials are joining those on the South Lawn, they're also asking this question because this is certainly an embarrassment to the White House. This is something that, as we know, is an illegal substance that officials here are going to be highly scrutinized. I think the story itself got a lot of attention, especially on social media today, largely from the president's critics. And so there's going to be an effort very quickly to try to get to the bottom of what happened here so they can try to diffuse some of that speculation.
Yeah, no doubt. Mike Memley there with you. You can hear some protesters, activists, and others in the background.
Y'all hear that shit? Y'all heard that shit? Did y'all hear that shit? The first part they wanted to talk about, people salute, Beaver Valley. Beaver Valley said, oh my gosh, come on, mainstream. Coke is a rich man's. Hold on, y'all. I've been drinking. Let me do it in my Beaver Valley voice. Shout out to Beaver Valley. Oh my gosh, come on, man. Stream news. Coke is a rich man's drug of choice. I'm sure there's more than just one person doing that choice of drug. That's a fact. Like Compa said, they all had the stuff. Yeah, them niggas on that stuff. Yeah, they on the stuff. Them niggas in there fucking with that booger sugar. Talking about President Biden and his family, they left Friday night. Why y'all keep overemphasizing the fact that President Biden and his family wasn't there? They keep saying that was reported. That probably was. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. You see, he fucking up right now. That nigga don't even know where he at, respectfully. This nigga's falling down, walking and shit. He can't even walk. They say the nigga's mentally going fucking crazy, but he run the work. No. And then they keep saying it's the West Wing. They saying, check this out. Look at this shit. The West Wing is where the employees do tours with their family members. But at first they said that's where the president's highest assistant's chief of staff congregate at. Which one is it? Why would employees, families, be in the same area or space as the president's administration? It don't make sense to me, y'all. It don't make sense to me. Them niggas in there on that booger sugar. One of y'all in this goddamn chat is on some booger sugar. Respectfully. You know why? Because that's what you chose to deal with. Like me. I'm on the candy cigarettes, on that vodka tonight. You know why? Because that's life. You think them people in the White House don't have their own problems and issues they're going through every day? You see the scrutiny and the stuff that they got to go through? If you work for the White House, you will be bugged for the rest of your motherfucking life. If you're walking in and out that building every day, everything you're doing, from stealing out of Sam's Club to fucking in the motherfucking park, is going to be recorded. What they think? People don't have problems? So you mean to tell me at all these big presidential events and banquet parties where they have these fundraisers and stuff like that, you mean to tell me all the alcohol that's around, all the fucking alcohol that's around, they sitting up getting drunk, ain't nobody fucking with no booger sugar? Pure lies. Pure lies. Remember that commercial back in the days? Lies. Lies. Can't believe a word they say. Yeah. My aunt got a juke joint down here. When people start drinking, they start smoking weed, and preferably they start sniffing powder. Facts. They make it seem like just because you're the president of the United States, or you're administration of defense, or you're a captain of the army, or you're a colonel of the Navy with these high-ranking positions, because you have that stature and you have the reputation of excellence, that don't mean you're not flawed. That does not mean you are not flawed in some way or another. Look at my eye. I could be perfect in every other sense to somebody else, but look at my eye. That's a flaw to some people. That's a flaw. Nikki said, ask Bill Clinton. Fuck Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton can eat a dick. He's pussy. I ain't fucking with Bill Clinton. I said that in one of my rhymes, if y'all heard it on the Back Bleak Chronicles. Fuck the president. He let a chick push the buttons. He's always riffing and roughing and ain't telling us nothing. I was talking about Bill Clinton and his wife. When I said fuck the president, he lets a chick push the button. I was talking about his wife. You see how his wife ran everything? That's what I was talking about when I was in that rhyme when y'all heard me on the Back Block Chronicles. Fuck the president. He likes a chick, push the buttons, always riffing and roughing and ain't giving us nothing. So I proceed to strive. Emotional war with my pride. That's who I was talking about. Bill Clinton, bitch ass. How this bitch ass nigga gonna disrespect the candy cigarette like he did? He was supposed to tell the truth. My wife sucked pussy. I got my dick sucked and I was smoking weed. So what? So what? And I think that was a little something that was put against Bill Clinton. Because if you look at that picture with Bill Clinton, anybody can pull it up. When you look up the picture with Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky standing there, there's something real strange about that picture. If y'all want to go into your Google right now and type in the monumental picture of Monica Lewinsky standing with Bill Clinton, if you go watch that picture, go look at the picture right now. There's something strange about that picture. Everybody else is dressed like it's the summer. Everybody in that picture is dressed like it's a summer day and a summer event. This bitch, Monica Lewinsky, she got on a wool peacoat with a wool hat and a fucking scarf. That seemed like that picture was cropped to me. FTC Vice, I see you in the building. You were fucking with God's children. FTC popped up in the building, man. I got to go back and give y'all that one more time. FTC up in the building. We got to go get that, man. We got to get that. Because you know what? Like they doing in the White House, you can't play both sides.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when it come to mines. I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy, when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told.
Facts. Beaver Valley said, my honest opinion, I think this is nothing but a distraction to keep us from looking at the real problem that's going on and them not giving us the heads up. All jokes aside, Beaver, it isn't a distraction, but they're telling us, yo, first of all, can anybody in here tell me why they bringing up all this stuff now? Let me see if y'all been paying attention to my shows. Let me see if y'all been paying attention to the work I've been giving y'all. Some of you niggas is about to get your motherfucking wrenches took behind this one. I don't give a fuck about none of that sucker shit. What's the real distraction right now that's going on in the world that they're giving us right in front of our face, but we not paying attention to it and we disputed it? I'm gonna give you these motherfucking hints, you dumb motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm gonna call you some dumb motherfuckers if y'all can't figure this shit out. And I know y'all not dumb motherfuckers, so I want you to lock into your mind. What are they what are they trying to keep us from paying attention to? That we disputed for so many fucking years, but now it's obvious that it's an actual fact. He said, I thank you, though, the Big Dice Chronicles, for letting me know something. I have no clue to what's going on. You know I fuck with you, Beaver. All jokes aside, man. I told y'all about Beaver. Beaver made me catch myself because Beaver cut my ass up one time in a motherfucking video, and I was just ranking. I thought we was just ranking, going back and forth. I was just going back and forth. And Beaver did a video and told me how something I said upset him. I'm telling y'all, I respect Beaver Valley. I respect him for that, number one. Because one thing Beaver ain't going to do, he not going to be nothing he not. I mean that from my heart. And Beaver Valley figured out a motherfucking clue that was unbeknownst to me, and he figured that shit out on the fucking show. He figured that shit out on the fucking show one night because y'all know Beaver, he real inquisitive. And I quote, Beaver said, well, if you paid the debt off last month, Dice, what the hell are you guys arguing for this week? That's the Beaver Valley face I put on it. Shout out to my man FTC Vice. Shout out to my man FTC Vice. I asked y'all, what are they trying to keep us from paying attention to? That we disputed for so many years. Our families, their families disputed this for so much years, but the evidence was right in front of our faces for all these years. Y'all laughed at me when I said this. I think I was on YouTube about 2 months and I did a show talking about who? William C. Cooper and Behold a Pale White Horse. The name of the show was, are UFOs really real? Do they exist? And what they do a couple of motherfucking weeks ago, CNN drops a motherfucking news bulletin to the world saying that they don't just have one spacecraft, they got a few spacecrafts. A few of them. They don't have one spaceship, they got a few of them shits. And they said they've been trying to use engineers from the planet Earth to try to figure these shits out. They don't even know how to work this shit because of the technology. The other part of that people don't think about, I think about it. If you got like 5 or 6 spaceships, right? Where the fuck is the 5 or 6 motherfucking aliens that was driving them spaceships? We know it had to be at least 5 or 6 because it's 5 or 6 space. We don't know how many aliens was on each ship. But I know one thing for sure. For each motherfucking spaceship, there was at least one pilot. Where them 6 motherfuckers at? But they've been telling us and telling our parents and telling our great parents and telling our great grandparents, y'all are bullshitting. There's no such thing as aliens. I told y'all that's why John F. Kennedy got his motherfucking brains blown out. At least now they'll leave Marilyn Monroe alone. Because for years they put that on her jacket. John F. Kennedy was killed because he was fucking Marilyn Monroe. And she was sleeping with one of the top bosses. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. So the president of motherfucking the United States of America was killed by a mob boss because they shared the same mistress. That don't sound right to me. But if anybody go to that last speech John F. Kennedy did, if anybody pulls up that last speech that John Kennedy did and they instructed him not to say what he said in that speech, that nigga was so motherfucking cocky. They said, God damn it, John. They said, now, John, I'm telling you, you go out there and you talk about this shit, they're going to get you. The world is not ready yet to hear about aliens, John. They said, we love you and all that, John, but I promise you, if you take your ass out there, John, talking about them aliens, we're going to blow your goddamn brains out. You see what Craig said? They don't want us to unify. First of all, pay attention to the motherfucking TV show that they put in front of our face for years. Star Trek. I can tell you another movie that's been out right in front of us with aliens and humans and different beings interacting, quote unquote, guardians of the galaxy. Part 1, 2, and 3. They got a motherfucking stick on there that know how to talk and move and shit like that. A goddamn stick. A stick, a motherfucking raccoon, a green bitch, and an American that had a motherfucking headphone set. For all these years, they told us that shit didn't exist. That's what they're trying to distract us from. See, now, the reason why, in my opinion, no such thing as a bad opinion is, let me tell you what they did now. You mean to tell me out of all these years that them presidents was in there sniffing powder and heroin and fucking bitches and smoking weed and throwing orgies, allegedly? You mean to tell me now you want to expose something? Pay attention to what's been happening. Donald Trump said before he was what? Out of the terms. He said, oh, hey, fuck it. Why don't we just tell the motherfucking world about these goddamn aliens? I read the black book because there's a black book, the Black President's book, that every president has to read about motherfucking monumental and things that went on in the life before with certain presidents under their motherfucking terms of presidency. And then they have to sign in the book for the years that they served. All the presidents signed in the book. They got a chapter in this book. And they get to read the chapters of the presidents before them. And and Donald Trump said, yo, let's tell these people about these motherfucking aliens, man. Them niggas said, what the fuck is you talking about, John? Donald? He said, man, fuck that shit. I'm telling. If you pay attention to all the motherfucking problems that happened to Donald Trump, it happened after he said that. After he said that shit, them niggas said, oh, you crazy? Then what Donald Trump started doing? Pardoning everybody. God damn it, let Lil Wayne go too. Kodak Black, get all them niggas out of there. When you know the motherfucking president that gave a fuck about a rapper? Lewis Hobbs from Utica Avenue, the last 100 people that's pardoned by Donald Trump, he on that motherfucking list. Lewis Hobbs, look it up. You know where he from, right? Utica Avenue. Excuse me. Woo. When Donald Trump started talking about that shit, them niggas said, your ass we got a problem for you. First they said, well, we're going to seize his motherfucking money. All that shit he did in all them years when he was in there. You mean to tell me now you got shit that he was doing from the first year he was in the presidency? So why didn't you convict him? And why didn't you pull it up and stop it then? You know why? Because he had his own money. The nigga he talked too fucking much. Respectfully. Donald Trump is connected to the fucking Russians, y'all. Y'all forgot about his wife that just passed away? What was her name? Ivanka? Donald Trump is a motherfucking gangster. Y'all don't remember Let me tell y'all something about Donald Trump. Donald Trump done been broke 40,000 times. Clarice said she went to the Lennox. Boy, she said, you never have a killer Biggs. Y'all go too far, guys. You never have a killer. A $7 million all up in the blood clot room. You have to come up and kill my wife. Me never like you, Biggs. Ever since y'all come to Miami, you've been a pestilence to me, man. Yeah. I'm ready to die for my people's Clarice. If I can enlighten anybody that's here tonight or somebody that's watching this video in the future, I'd die for that. That's a fact. I don't want to die because of another YouTuber. I don't want to die because I offended somebody on YouTube. But I die for my people I love, for a cause. I said that in one of my rhymes. I ain't the best, but any cat that brings me stress, I suggest my man keep it moving. For any black cause, that's in my rhymes, man. Any black cause I protest, throw the tef on my chest. Except a gun contest. Stand strong and never fess. Clap to one of us is laid to rest. I die for my peoples immediately. Immediately. That's the difference between me and a lot of people y'all see up on YouTube. She said, Dice, you'll go too far. You never have a killer, Dice. See, the difference with me, if I come up in the crib, everything gonna die. The gerbils, the hamsters, the plants, the fish. Niggas is flipping fish tanks. Ain't nothing gonna live. The grandmother in the back room on the motherfucking oxygen tank. The grandfather y'all got the pamper on. Everything gonna die. So that's why I walk peaceful. It's your law and give it to God. It may seem like a joke, but I'm so real right now. That's why I be just letting shit roll off my motherfucking chest, man. CONVO taught me that shit as far as YouTube. See, I don't go through certain shit like that in the street. That's why certain things like it's very shocking at times to me. Some of the things I went through on YouTube, I laugh at this shit now, but at first I was like, what? But now I laugh at that shit. I don't go through these things in the street, so I'd be the sucker to be tricked out of my motherfucking peace or my freedom because of some YouTube shit. Y'all see what's going on YouTube right now. Every day, y'all think I'm joking. Every day I get up and see these new titles and people going back and forth with each other, I start praying. I'm dead serious. I start praying. I just want that shit to stop. I say it every live I do until it stops. We need to get back to the content. Giving the people that come watch us and support us more things to think about instead of evilness. I think if we're going to get up here and talk about things that's bothering us, if we have that rapport with our supporters in the world or that confidence in ourselves, because it might help somebody, I think we could use the platform for that, because a lot of people I notice get up on YouTube and they make it seem like they don't have any feelings, like everything is all right. Like, all right, cool. Yeah, so what? That ain't bother me. Ha, 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 ha. And that's not true. That's not a reality. That's not a reality. Certain things may not affect you and be as impactful as everything, but certain things do affect you. Like you could be playing with somebody, slap boxing, and they can just act like they punching you in your stomach, go, pss, pss. It doesn't hurt, but you feel it because their body touches your body. As opposed to when you're really fighting somebody and they trying to knock your body out your body and hit you in your stomach and you throw up something you ate 2 or 3 hours later. It's still, the impact is different. It's still an impact, but it's still different impact. You could make a mistake and be parking, trying to get into a spot. You know how it is in Brooklyn sometimes, trying to squeeze in New York, trying to squeeze, and then you might be backing up slow and feel yourself hit somebody's bumper. What you gonna do? You're gonna automatically pull it in drive and go up. And then you could be backing up, trying to be slick, pulling up into the shit, and then crash right into somebody's motherfucking bumper and knock that shit off because you wasn't paying attention. It's the same thing. It's impact, different impact. Light impact, hard impact. There's some things that you can say that will have a light impact on people. And then there's some things that you can say that will have a hard impact on people. And I'm noticing some of the things that's going on YouTube right now. I thought it was just fun at first, y'all. I'm dead serious. I thought it was just, everybody was just bugging out, joking, doing anything or whatever. Because some people don't really want to admit this shit. YouTube got people fucked up, y'all. I'm talking about people that's content creators, and I'm talking about people that's supporters. YouTube got people fucked up. Like, for real, like, I'm talking about fucked up. Like, fucked up. And I pray for people because they don't understand what they're doing. I know what it is to act irrational and just come out and go hard without thinking about the long-lasting effect that's going to be held in people's hearts. Then a lot of times when you're arguing, you know what I'm saying? I mean what I say. I don't give a fuck who it is. My delivery is just a little straightforward, and it may come and people go, oh shit, I don't believe he did that or he said that. But I mean what I say. And whoever don't understand that, they have the right to do what? Disassociate themselves away from me. Long as it's on principle and law, I fuck with it. Long as it's on principle and law, I fuck with it. I'm not with the sucker shit. It's not cool. Word up. It's not cool, y'all. Teresa, I love you. I love you more, homie. This shit is not cool, y'all. This shit, I thought niggas was just joking. Like I say, shout out to China Brim. Y'all don't really understand that. That dude make a lot of sense, even though he does some crazy shits at times. But I'm starting to really understand he really is the motherfucking Vince McMahon of this shit, man. Do y'all think Vince McMahon, when he's at WWF and he's orchestrating these wrestling rivalries and matches and WrestleManias and sudden deaths and you think he really is doing this stuff for somebody to get hurt? That's not real blood, y'all. That's not real blood. And the wrestling mat that people are walking on, them are bounce. Those are bounce platforms, meaning they're a material that when you jump from a high rope and you come down on somebody, it looks like you're coming to a solid ground. No, you're not coming to a solid ground. You're coming to a surface that's bouncing, that's absorbing your weight. It's all for spectacle. And that's what I thought it was with YouTube. Like, I'm really thinking, I'm really thinking niggas is really like friends. But nah. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I stand solid, man. I done been through some shit on YouTube. People like, yo, and why he didn't do this or why he didn't do that or why he didn't say, because I'm me, y'all. I can't be nobody else but me. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? I can't think like you. And if I'm fucking with somebody, even if I'm upset with that person, I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. If I fuck with somebody, even if they getting on my motherfucking nerves, male or female, that doesn't give you the right to fuck with them. And I'm not gonna be around you and have you insulting them or fucking with them. Just because you know I'm upset with them don't mean you got the right to disrespect them. They still my peoples. That's the difference between me and a lot of people. That's not cool. That's why y'all see now, I watch all the shows. I'm not gonna lie, certain shows I watch the shows the next day. Being truthful. As far as when the notifications go off and they say, I'm going live. First of all, I be working, so certain shit I don't be having time for. So number one, if I do get the little live or whatever and I got a second to look at my phone, the minute I look at the phone, from the energy I see, if it's derogatory or something stressful or getting me hyped just because someone is talking about somebody else, I leave. And then what I do is I wait till the crowd is gone and it's on replay at my own time. And then I watch the whole thing in the totality, because they could be certain moments throughout a broadcast where a person could be in a certain zone or speaking about a certain incident, and it could be misconstrued. So if you watch everything from beginning to end, I think we have a better understanding. A lot of times people get bits and pieces of a lot of podcasts, and then they feelings just shoot through the rocket. Y'all seen me, I fell victim to that too. Because my damn phone went off. I fell victim to that too. Me and my man Compa, God bless the dead. I fell victim to that shit too. You know why we fell victim to that shit? Because we was worried about what y'all was thinking about. Oh, I can't be looking bad in front of them people. Fuck that. Oh, he can't be looking bad in front of his people. That shit ain't even have nothing to do with me and him. Even though it was pertaining and stemming from me and him, now that I look back, that was because of y'all. Not y'all specifically. I'm just meaning as far as, you know, supporters and people in YouTube. That was because of the responses, because of the oohs and the ahs in the chat. That's insane. If it wasn't for Tube Chronicles, woo! He always tell me, yo, OG, you be teaching me. Nah, that young man be teaching me. I remember one thing, I'm like, you see my cell phone here, y'all? Remember I was going live on my cell phone, right? I'm looking at the shit like I'm crazy. One day I'm talking to Tube on the phone. I'm going to get some Kool-Aid out the kitchen. We on FaceTime on the gram. And he said, Dice, what's that in your corner? I'm like, fuck is you talking about? And he said, turn the phone around. So when I turned the phone around, he seen my computer. These is facts. This is content. He was like, son, what the fuck is that in your corner? I said, my computer. He said, Dice, you got a computer? I was like, yeah. He was like, put that shit on. So I go in the corner, put the shit on or whatever. That nigga looking at me on the phone like this. And he got shades on. So I can't really see his eyes. He just like this. He was like, yo, I'm gonna call you back, yo. I'm like, call me back for what, nigga? He said, yo, OG, all jokes aside, like I don't want to scream on you right now because I respect you, OG. I'm like, son, what the fuck I did? He said, all this time you going live on your iPad and your cell phone and you got an HD Intel computer sitting right there just collecting dust? I said, oh, shit. He the one that taught me everything about going in, searching, playing music. Everything. First session was about maybe 10 and a half, 11 hours. I can't make this up. Him on his phone, me on my phone in front of the computer. But he taught me something. He said, yo, Dice, I noticed something about you when you in your chat. I said, what's that? He said, when you go live, I noticed something about you. I said, what's that? He said, you don't pay attention to the chat. So now I'm aware of the importance of the moderators and everything like that. So I know, you know, Nikki, FTC Vice. Shout out to my man Ron Books. He just pulled up the whole team Guardian half. Shout out to my man Half. If somebody come in there and do something crazy, they're gonna blow their head off. So I don't really have to worry about the chat. He said, no, pay attention to the chat, bruh. So then when I started looking at the chat, we got away. Like when we first got up here, we had a mixed group of personalities and spirits that we had to wean ourselves away from. Oh, we got my man Artist in the building. Salute. We had a spirit and personalities we had to wean ourselves away from. Matter of fact, Artist just pulled up in the building. Perfect example. Artist said some of the realest shit. See, Artist's problem is he passionate. I'm going to tell y'all what Artist's problem is. Very passionate person, just like myself. Been through a lot. Don't know who to trust, just like myself. I got people in this chat right now that'll tell you, I don't know who to trust. I trust me. I damn sure trust me. In YouTube, like I was saying before all this pulled up, I thought the shit was just supposed to be for fun. Nah. Compa taught me this shit. He said, Joe, do me a favor, y'all. If y'all gonna bust a move, bust a move. He said, you bust a move, he bust a move. You bust a move, he bust a move. He said, then at the end, it's all love. And I'm standing on that. Me, particularly me, I'm not with that shit. Me, personally, y'all see it. I'm not with that shit. I'm not. Shout out to DJ Velo. He said some slick shit. He said not slick shit. He said some real shit. He said some real shit. He said, how many of y'all, what up, Craig? He said, how many of y'all that say y'all fuck with artists, hold him on his birthday and wished him a happy birthday? You know why I respected that? Craig. He said, how many of y'all, turn that down, Craig. Turn down the back.
All right, I got you.
The reason why I respected it, y'all, and the reason why I felt good, artist is in the building. He'll tell y'all, I said happy birthday to him the night at 12 o'clock. Him and New York Nikki, they share the same birthday. And then the next morning, first thing I did, yo, happy birthday, happy born day, King. And I just texted him today. I just texted artist today earlier and told him how important he is.
Yeah, happy, but what is it, belated?
Yeah. I just told him earlier. I said, bro, I just texted him earlier. I ain't going to get into the detail. He know I'm telling the truth. I just texted him earlier and told him how important he is as an individual.
Cancer's in the house.
Word up. Certain love is just certain love. And I noticed that shit. The shit with this YouTube shit, y'all, is, you notice I'm doing content over here, man. Baby Grizz, I see you in the building. Damn, my nigga Larry snuck in up on me, man.
Oh, shit. What's good, Baby Grizz?
He in the building. He in the building. Word up. You know y'all can pull up if y'all want to. The link is dropped.
Yo,
yeah,
Dice.
Like, what up, baby?
Yo, Dice. Guess what, Dice?
What up?
My birthday next week.
Oh, man. Y'all niggas is deep up in this motherfucker. Yo, artist did. If y'all didn't catch that short artist did earlier, I said this on my live a long time ago. People think I was being funny. Me and my man Tube was talking about this shit earlier. Artist said, test your fucking friends. Test your friends, man. How can you say someone is your friend without going through something with them?
That's true.
This is facts. This is facts. That's men and women. Women test women. Y'all got to start testing these women that y'all are in your houses and around y'all children, and y'all sharing y'all business. Just like the G's in here, y'all got to pay attention. Everybody needs somebody to talk to. If you need somebody to talk to like that, y'all, $50 a session. Get a therapist, man. Nick, you ain't even got to go no more. You can call them on the phone, because people need to let things out. But sometimes the wrong information will get just thrown into the fucking universe, man.
Yeah, you got to know who you talking to, because motherfuckers is chatty patties, man. Nigga, spread your shit to what y'all call ops.
That's why I guess I'm so glad I stayed solid. It word up, like I say, pop my collar for that one. Ain't really too much niggas say about me, except I got a receding hairline. You heard me?
Right.
That's it. You ain't gonna see me on nobody. Nah. If it ain't about love, nah, I don't want that. We getting it back peaceful over here. Where the fuck is Magnificent Mecca at too with her big ass fucking forehead? Hold the fuck up.
Yeah, that's right. We putting this work in.
Nah, ain't got no time for that shit over here, man. How you feel about that cocaine found in the White House?
That shit is crazy.
They trying to talk about them niggas ain't getting high. They talking about somebody that came through dropping.
It's like you said, they having coke parties, man.
Facts for years.
Yo, let me tell you something. You think from when you know who Hugh Hefner is. I believe all the motherfuckers, all the politicians, all the motherfuckers been to his house, bro. All of them. And the kind of parties he had, I heard he had a punch bowl full of coke, dog.
Facts.
A punch bowl full of coke, and everybody was having fun.
He said, Ron Book said, how long it's been going on? Ron, this was just found a couple of days ago. Like 4 days ago. They talking about they was in the West Wing of the White House on a Sunday, and they kept overemphasizing Bill Biden wasn't there. Biden wasn't there. Biden wasn't there. Biden wasn't there. That mean he was there. That mean that nigga was there. Probably allegedly.
Serious, that's what they kept saying.
They said Biden and his family left Friday night. The president wasn't there. For educational purposes. But why you keep saying it, it don't make sense. If you know it, don't keep saying that shit. They said in the White House in the West Wing, cocaine was found and Joe Biden and his family wasn't there. They said that's where the highest secret administration sit and congregate at. But remember, Joe Biden and his family left Friday night. They said this is where the employees have personal interviews with their family members. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yo, them niggas is crazy, man.
If an employee work at the White House, they know they can't bring no coke in there.
Yeah, well, so they say.
And a black person like me, if I'm working in the White House and I tell one of my cousins, yo, check this out, my nigga, I don't give a fuck. You better not have no, this is what I'm gonna say before we get in the car. It better not be no weed, no Dutch Masters, no bamboo, no guns, no cocaine, no Percocets, no honey, no alcohol. Nigga, you better not have nothing on you but a pen and a pad, nigga. I'm going to jail and I'm going to lose my job if you come in this place with anything other than your body.
Right.
I don't know about white people. This is how black people. See, white people sometimes respectfully might be, hey, they wouldn't care about a little coke. Don't bring an ounce of nothing like that, Betty, but you know, you can bring a gram or two. No, black people, we don't do that. We tell you don't put no drugs in the car. We ask you before we get in the car, you got any drugs on you? You know we get pulled over, you're going to jail, right? See, black people, we do this. I'm telling you right now, don't get in my car with no, that's what we do. Word up, like he said, look at Baby Grizz said, the best pills in the White House, the best drugs in the White House is pills.
Ron Bug, salute. Yo, that shit crazy, man.
Them niggas getting high. You see what I did yesterday about the fat boy? Did you see this, Craig? This dude right here. Let me show you something.
Yo, I was dying.
You see this double cheeseburger right here?
Yo.
Look at this double cheeseburger right here.
Yo, that hat remind me of what's that shit called? I'm gonna get you sucker with the midget was hiding in the hat.
Look at this nigga here. Looking like a cardinal priest.
Oh man.
Look at his haircut. He got a design in his head, this fool ass nigga. And now look at him. Looking like somebody caught him in the cupboard 2:30 in the morning. He like one of them kids that their parents used to put a lock on the refrigerator.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Remember that in the hood when your aunt used to be like, well, you can't get in the refrigerator because I got the lock on it.
You motherfucking right.
He running around with this double cheese. They like a double cheeseburger and a fillet of fish from McDonald's.
Grimace.
He didn't even got his suit tailored. That ain't even a tailored suit. Look at his arms. Look at his shoulders. That's not tailored.
Yo,
so why is her suit? Why is her suit tailored and why is her hat so perfect?
That shit look like
ass nigga.
That shit look like a midget can hide that motherfucker.
That shit don't even make no sense. She's sitting up there. Check her teeth out, y'all. Hold up. I want y'all to look at her teeth. Look at her teeth. Look at her.
That's supposed to be his wife?
That's the one that he shot. He shot her shot himself. They both lived.
Duh.
Word up, like Ron Boog said, looking like the new Buffy from the Fat Boys. Fat Boys. All they needed was a pair of gazelles. But they won't tell you why he did it. And they didn't charge the nigga with attempted murder. They charged him with assault with a deadly weapon.
Wow. Now, you know, if that was any one of us, we going down.
We did a show on what you talked about. Craig talked about this first. And when I got into it the first night, they ain't check it out because I still got this picture up there because, number one, oh, no, I took it down. Did I take it down? No, I didn't. See, we've been in the hood before. Look how that woman looking at that man, Craig.
Yeah, I was listening to your shit too. I was listening to that too.
Like, really look at her right now. Look at her head, how her head is perked up. Look at her hand. Look where her hand is, y'all.
Yeah.
Look at her whole demeanor. Am I saying he's right? Hell no, he not right.
Nah, he not. What he was supposed to do, he was supposed to be the bigger man.
We wouldn't have let that nigga even get near her in the hood. He wouldn't have never even got a chance to walk up on her. Yo, you know who I'm upset with, y'all? Because like I said, do I think she's wrong for instructing her child to go get a gun, especially in a situation like that? Yes, but I'm more upset with the men.
Absolutely.
I'm upset with the men. All the men that was sitting there when that guy walked up on that woman, they just was standing there like, because now all of day it seemed like these niggas is pulling out cell phones to record shit. We ain't had no cell phones back in the days.
Yo, bro, that's the new wave now. There's nobody, yo, chill, what you doing? There's none of that no more, bro. Niggas is letting this shit play out. And at the same time, while they playing it out, they like this.
Word up, my nigga, that shit is sucker shit. Number one, like everybody said to me, what I would have did if that was my mom's. Craig, you knew my mom's. My mom's wouldn't have been in no man face like that. My mother would have respectfully walked off. She'd have been like, you right. And by the time my mom's got to one of them blocks where she seen one of the team or my uncles in them, she'd have spun back around and then went back with a man.
Yeah. And been like, talk that shit you talking now.
Like, now, you see my brother here, right? It's not even me. She ain't even got to get to me. My mother, yo, you see my husband here, right? My pops, he was getting high. He on Sterling and Utica with that 38 on him at all times. Him and his right-hand man, Mr. Bobby, with that #7 on him at all times. Fuck with my moms if you want to. See, these are things my father told my mother. Number one, don't you never stand. First of all, I tell all the women watching this. I tell all the women that hearing this. I'm not saying y'all soft. I'm not saying y'all suckers. Please don't stand in front of no man's face. Best of all, it's not even about a man's face. Don't even stand in no woman's face because, number one, you don't know the mental anguish or what's on that person's mind at that fucking second.
I got something better to say too. A quote from Busta Rhymes. He said there's 85,000 seconds in a day. I'm not giving a motherfucker 60 seconds to change my life, bro.
That's a fact.
My
grandfather used to say that. He said, boy, 20 seconds to get you 40 years.
Yeah.
40 years.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. It don't make you pussy to walk away. You know what?
And this is what I try to say when it comes to women. Ain't no real, let me tell you something. Women, if y'all really know a man, ain't no street nigga, ain't no honorable man, ain't no reverend, ain't no imam, ain't no doctor, ain't no man. I'm not talking about a nigga with a dick. I'm talking about a man is not going to stand in your face like that, mind, do that with you. A person, please take this from your boy. If a nigga standing in your face like that, that nigga is dangerous. Get away from him.
Yeah.
He's dangerous to himself.
He ain't got nothing to lose. He ain't got nothing to lose, bro.
You see what Ron Boog said? He said she could have played chess and just walked away and came back. See, this is the thing that I want to say to men and women. I don't have this problem. But a lot of niggas is pussy. And the same mannerisms they carry, they won't have them mannerisms if they don't got that gun. See me, Craig, I don't care about none of that shit.
I know.
You dig? But that lady, what hurts me is, would she have been so aggressive in response, not in activation, in response, if she wouldn't have had that gun in the car?
Right.
That was being overlooked is he still was a human being that was killed.
Yeah,
let's look at that, y'all.
She would have walked away if that gun wasn't in the car.
This is one question I heard nobody say. Did he have any children? Was he taking care of his mother?
Yeah.
Was he homeless? Was he suffering from depression? Was he diagnosed with schizophrenia? Did he just lose his job? Did he just break up with his woman? Was one of his children just killed? Did his mother just die? There's so many warps and angles that can go through a person's mind that the slightest thing can trigger them, y'all.
Yeah, you're right.
Can trigger them, man. Yo, let me tell y'all something. When I lost my mother, yo, I had a spirit on me. I wanted to die. And I tried to, yo, God forgive me. Thank God for the cloth that was on me. The things that I went through the first month after my mother passed away because of anger, I know it's God why I'm here. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I know in my heart it's God.
It's God, and it was your mom's looking down upon you, dog.
That's God. Drop God. I see you in the building. Salute. The shit I was doing,
man.
Oh no. Oh no. Like that song go, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. That was before that song came out.
Yeah, man.
That's why I think as far as YouTube, y'all, if we're gonna be on, well, I know what I'm gonna do. I can't tell nobody what to do. I just heard Compa say that. I can't tell nobody what to do on their platform.
Nah, you only do you. And you've been doing
responsible for is what's going over here with us, y'all.
Yo, listen, you've been doing it, man. I'm proud of you, man.
That's it. That's all I can do.
You staying out the way. Well, everybody want to be on their wrestling, Iron Sheik, Hulk Hogan, Bob Backlund shit. You letting them, you doing
Word
you.
Up. Word up. Like, that shit is all in it. Me personally, I know one thing. I don't want to hear about nobody else getting hurt. I don't want to hear about nobody fighting. Oh shit, they go ahead. Hold on, I don't see her face. Hold on. Oh, that's her. All right. They go ahead, forehead right there.
What up, R-Mac?
What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Word up. We's up here talking about that cocaine in the White House that your cousin left over there.
Who? Your twin brother?
When your cousin went to the White House that weekend, they found
cocaine.
Your
twin brother. Yeah, I told that nigga don't be doing that shit. He ain't want to listen. Who's your brother? Try to tell him. He ain't want to
They trying to talk about niggas in the White House saying getting high. Come on, nigga.
That's the West Wing. Wait. Hold. That was found in the West Wing. Where you think they conduct their business at?
That's
in
what
the
I'm
West
saying.
Wing. How they gonna try to put that on some employees when y'all done made the TV show The West Wing? We already know that's where everything go down at.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, what are y'all talking about? What are they talking about?
I didn't even think about that shit, Greg. There's a fucking television fucking series called The West. That's crazy, yo.
Yeah, she ain't lying. Yeah,
that was a subliminal message about that television show.
How many employees you seen in that TV show, The West Wing?
None, except the White House. White House people. Just White House people.
Exactly. Exactly. It goes down in the West Wing.
Yeah.
They
because
know
y'all
where
see
that
what you
came
call it now. Have y'all been keeping up with the Obama twins? Even though that's not their daughters, allegedly? Oh, them bitches is party rock stars. They crazy. Them niggas is bugging the fuck out, man. They bugging the fuck out. One of them Obama twins running around like, what's her name? From Jada, what's Jada Pickett and Will's daughter?
Willow.
One of them running around like Willow.
Oh shit.
Yo, they don't care. Remember, they said they like that marijuana. They always said the Obama girls, the oldest one, like that bud.
Yeah, she damn sure did.
She dressed just like a hippie. The young one is the one that's acting like Rihanna, but the older one, she dressed just like a hippie.
Yeah. She stayed getting high.
Word up. She like that shit.
They caught her blowing it down. I forgot what rapper it was, but she was blowing it down with a rapper.
Salute to everybody in the chat. Ron Buggs, Beaver Valley, New York Nikki, FTC Vice Plug, because those are the names that I see right now. So
People's
salute to
212,
everybody.
Top Shots, everybody in the building. Clarice in the building too.
Hey, Clarice.
Clarice in the building. Word up. I said, yo, them
Yeah,
niggas is talking about it.
but I'm gonna tell you who left it. I'm gonna tell you who I think that stuff belonged to.
Who that?
The son.
That's a fact. That's what they was talking about too. That's what they were saying too. They were saying that one of the clips on the news. That's what they were saying. They said his name too.
I don't think it was Joe Biden because he wouldn't be falling all over the place. He would be up. He would be up. So
his son get high.
I know that.
That's right.
I bet you it's the son.
That nigga was like this.
Who else is bold enough? Who else is bold enough to bring that into the White House?
My thing is, they trying to get Joe Biden out of administration, and this is how they're going to try to... Number one, who dropped the plan? This is what I want to know. Who is the one that's behind saying let it get out? Because if that shit fell in the White House, it would have never got to the world unless they wanted it to get out.
That shit was in a fishbowl. You know,
they
the
wanted that to get
like,
out.
You know the fishbowl, like if you win a little goldfish at the carnival?
Yeah.
That's what they found it in.
Think about that. They've been talking about how they're trying to get President Biden right now allegedly to resign because of his mental health issues. This is facts. They want that nigga out of there, man. They said this nigga can't even walk without falling down, man.
So we know the coke ain't his.
The nigga done fell out the steps. He done went to the wrong spot on the podium. They like, yo, come here, Joe, stand right there. He go on the other side.
If he steps down, then you know homegirl becomes president.
That's right. That's right. I didn't think about that. Kamala Harris. That's right.
That's right. So they could get ahead if they want to.
Oh, she ain't for us, allegedly.
Oh, we know that.
No Democrat is for us. Not one.
Nah, she don't give a fuck about that shit. Send him to jail. God damn it. Fuck that. He was shoplifting. Send him to jail. Fuck that. Fuck that. Grand larceny, jail.
Yeah.
He was homeless, so what? Put him in jail. He won't be homeless in jail. They don't care, man.
Nah, they don't, man.
We fucked up.
This country. It's like we love our country, but the politics in this motherfucker sucks, man. It sucks. It sucks.
Well, it really only sucks is because we really, a lot of us don't know and understand politics, the chains of command, how they work. That's all that is.
Because see, everybody thinks once you vote for a president, that's it. And it ain't it's deeper than that.
Yeah, because you don't run the world.
Representatives, and then you got the Congress. You know what I mean? You got them. You still got to vote. You still got more shit to do. You got to clean
Congress is nothing but the mayors, the governors, the councilmen, the aldermen that from different states.
Ron Brooks said it too. He said exactly what I said. Who knows, someone could have planted that just because he can get knocked down. This is my thing right now.
But they don't need to.
The drug's been available.
All they need really to get him out, they don't have to plant drugs. That shit came from his son, one of the White House kids, like all the rest of them. Okay? Because they're the only ones that is capable of walking in there A regular citizen, an employee, is not going to bring no drugs in there. They not. Because they already know the rules.
That's right.
They already know that's more time than if they were standing on the street corner.
Yeah.
Alexa, stop playing music.
So why it has to be somebody who has enough authority where they won't really be searched.
Right. And it's like you said, that would be his son. His son decided to have a party.
Yep, and they left the bowl behind. That's all.
Yeah. So was it a lot of coke in there?
They said a little fish bowl like that you win at a carnival.
Wow. Damn. That's crazy.
And then again, it could be the presidents. Who knows? Who knows? I can't even see the sun in the West Wing. See, it's the West Wing that I can't get past, because I know the West Wing is where they conduct the business. That's where the media come. You know, so like, come on, y'all. Y'all got to do better, man. Y'all got to regroup and come back with another one, because that one ain't gonna work.
You're probably gonna say in a couple of days it was anthrax.
No. The feds already said that it was cocaine. Yeah, they did that. Whatever little test they do for the, what they do when they do what they do, and it came back positive for cocaine. So my thing is to the people who paying taxes. You see where y'all money went? To get that little boy high.
Yo, my fault. Alexa is a motherfucking piece of shit. This bitch just started playing country music. I unplugged all that shit.
Well, you know Alexa be bugging.
I'm like, Alexa, cut the fucking music off. And she said,
nigga listening to Johnny Cash.
No, something we said made her start playing country music.
Well, she should have played Tennessee Whiskey then.
That shit is crazy just now. That shit is crazy, bro. The shit just started playing country. That shit said, I said, what the fuck are you playing, yo?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, though, shit getting real spooky though, man. I heard some shit, right? You know about that AI shit, Dice?
What happened?
This nigga Tony Yayo had played some AI shit, right?
Oh, doing the rap shit.
Yeah, where it had Biggie,
everybody,
and Tupac spitting many men. Biggie was kicking the chorus to many men, and Pac did the verse.
That's crazy, man. Now you got me thinking that Tupac really dead and all the motherfucking Tupac songs was done by AI.
You see what I'm saying?
Because when that nigga did that song going against Jay-Z and Beyonce, when he was talking about them singing that song, all I need in my life is me and my girlfriend. When that nigga Pac responded to that shit got spooky to me. You just made me feel a little more comfortable now. You just eased something. I think that just helped me with something that's been really fucking with me about Tupac Shakur for a long time.
Yo, Simba, the rapper dude, the young rapper dude was saying on Mad Hoffa shit that ain't gonna be no more ghostwriting because of that AI shit. That shit gonna take the ghostwriting out the game.
Okay, well, the AI, what are they talking about? They don't even be making sense. Wouldn't the AI be a ghostwriter?
That's what he said.
Humans. Yeah, as far as humans, he mean.
Right.
As far as humans, okay, but I mean, the terminology is ghostwriter. That means the person that wrote the song is not seen.
Yeah, you've been smoking that shit. You said you was on that haze.
Yeah, I am.
Because
I'm
you just said
definitely am.
the person. We talking, she said the person is a ghostwriter. Ain't no goddamn AI, no person.
I know that. I know that. So you've been smoking. Now I'm going to repeat what I just said. I said the terminology is ghost writer, meaning the person who wrote the lyrics is unknown.
Facts. You said it again. The person.
Yeah, the person. So the
AI ain't no
AI,
damn
right? Look,
person.
look, 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 look. The AI ain't a person either. The AI is not a person. It's portraying Tupac, right?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
portraying Biggie, right?
Yeah.
That Many Men song doesn't belong to them, right?
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
it doesn't.
So
Yo, Ron Bo's crazy because he said Egypt trying to find out who the fuck is Alexa and where she keep calling dice and word the mother. Guess who right here, y'all? Yo, guess who jumped up, y'all, when that shit came on? Egypt came right next to me like, what the fuck is that, Dice? I swear to God, that's why she here right now. She said, Dice, who the fuck is that? She over there, then you hear, down. She over there doing it. I swear to God, I'm trying to cut this shit off. Egypt looking at me like,
that's your AI watching you.
I'm about to order some. I'm about to order the edibles for her right now.
So listen, you know how they got auto tune?
Yeah.
Now they gonna have AI.
Yeah. The AI gonna be doing auto tune.
Exactly.
I don't know how Ron Williams figured that shit out, y'all. He said that's my dog. I don't know how Ron knew that shit. The minute that shit jumped up, Egypt said, and her ears is cropped. That motherfucker came right over here on some dice. Who the fuck is that, nigga? Stop playing before I slap you in your mouth.
First of all, Egypt already got your ass hot running from them damn cats, okay?
I don't know how this motherfucker woke up the minute that country shit came on. She was just snoring right there on the truck, snoring right there. Sounded like my grandfather. Y'all just didn't hear it.
Said, fuck that. Get the fuck up. I gotta get the fuck up. This nigga got artificial intelligence out.
Shit's crazy, man. It's crazy. This dog is crazy, man.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You ready? You listening? All right, now. Okay, now I'm about to.
Oh, she about to give us that weird spooky shit. I feel it coming.
I'm getting ready to show. I'm getting ready to tell you something. I'm about to drop a jewel right now. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. The dog takes the personality.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're right.
I just dropped a jewel, y'all.
This dog is fucking crazy. I be looking at this dog going, what's wrong with you, Egypt? That's what I be asking her, like, yo, what's wrong with you? And she'll just go.
She be acting like you. You're the master.
I get up this morning. This motherfucker done ate the motherfucking. She didn't eat it. She just pulled the stuffing out of one of the pillars off my couch. Yo, when I looked at her, this motherfucker tried to go under the couch. Zeus just looked at her like, this nigga about to kill you, man.
She knows she did wrong.
Yeah.
I said, yo, Zeus, let's go outside. Zeus, he looked back at her. He go towards the door. He run outside. I said, yo, Egypt, you coming? She standing at the door like this.
You ain't gonna fuck me up. Is that a trick question?
And I told her, I know you got to use the bathroom, so you better come use the bathroom. This motherfucker start walking like she got arthritis. Seriously, like.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That's what they do.
Fuck it. The dog is crazy.
So,
but I
now that you know that Egypt be acting like you, y'all should have a better understanding of each other.
I just told two I'm about to sell this motherfucker to the Chinese restaurant. Egypt, I'm about to sell her to the Chinese restaurant.
No, you ain't. So stop lying.
She looking at me too. I said, nigga, you about to be General Tall's chicken, nigga.
For what? So you can come up here going, yeah, right, I went to the Chinese restaurant.
That motherfucker stopped looking at me when
And
I said
they
that
cook
shit.
my dog for real. Yeah, okay. Save that.
Yo, them motherfuckers really eat dogs though, man.
Yeah, they showed that shit about that shit. Yo, artists dropped a hard one over that shit, man. Them motherfuckers had dogs, man.
Yeah, man, they had a whole stack of them niggas roast dog
falling off the motherfucking shopping cart and all that shit. I said, yo, this is crazy, man.
Yeah,
dogs.
Niggas is eating roast dog
That
over
nigga
there.
said, yo, this ain't no motherfucking sweet and sour chicken. What the fuck is this, y'all? That shit was looking like sweet and sour duck.
That shit looked crazy. Them niggas eat cats, rats.
Yo, but you know what? I seen a documentary today, y'all. This shit broke my fucking heart when I watched this shit, man.
Ouch.
This shit fucked me up. Do anybody know the origin of why people started eating lobsters?
Nah.
Lobsters, back in the days, around the islands and the Caribbean islands or whatever, them was what they call the roaches of the sea. That was like the filthiest animals of the sea. And the slaves used to sneak out. Yeah, the slaves used to sneak out because they used to wash up on the motherfucking shore by the hundreds. And they turned it into a delicatessen. But when they made the Panama Canal, when they made the whole Panama Canal, they started boxing them up and shipping them to the first spot they shipped them to was Boston. You dig what I'm saying? In Massachusetts. And then they started serving them. And then they told everybody in Boston, see, it wasn't no communications like now. They said, yo, this is what everybody's eating in the motherfucking United States. And they put it at a high motherfucking price because nobody knew about this shit. And by the time it got circulated throughout the motherfucking world as a delicatessen, it came out the fucking lobster is a descendant of a roach, man.
So it's shrimp.
That's crazy, man.
Shrimp.
Lobster is a fucking grandfather, great grandfather of a fucking roach, man.
So it's shrimps.
Yeah, shrimps, crabs,
catfish.
They cleanse the water, man.
They the scavengers of the sea.
Yeah.
They is to the sea what the pig is to land.
That shit is so fucked up because I eat them lobsters, man. I fuck some shits up.
That's why I only eat whiting fish. I only seafood I eat.
Up, man.
I don't fuck with tilapia. Tilapia is man-made fish.
You can look at that and tell by the way they package this. That's man-made.
You eat pussy, don't you, Craig? That's man-made. What the fuck is the difference?
Well, Dice. I'm about to drop a jewel on you, Dice. I'm about to drop another jewel on you.
Yeah,
if
man.
Pussy is smelling like fish.
Oh, you ain't supposed to eat it.
She got a yeast infection.
No, hell no. Like my grandfather said, God damn it, if I got to smell the fish, I don't want to eat it.
That cooter mamas ain't supposed to be smelling like no fish.
Word up. My grandfather said that. If I got to smell that fish, I don't want it. Let's go.
So
if she's smelling fishy, you need to go get her some Monistat 3.
Word up.
I like my pussy to smell like water.
Yeah, well, that's why you got to make sure she submerge her ass in some water.
Yeah, you got to take it back. You got to snap that thing on back. You got to hit that snap that thing on back.
Got to submerge your ass in water.
You got to sit down, man. Word up. My mom said, I don't trust no bitch that ain't in the shower for about 25, 30 minutes. She said, them 5 and 7 minute bitches make them walk right out the door.
That shit got to smell like water.
She said, you can't even wash your feet in 7 minutes.
What?
My mama said, you can't wash your feet. It take you longer than 7 minutes to wash your feet. She said, if she get in that shower and out in 7 minutes, walk her ass out the door.
Because she ain't did nothing but
she ain't did shit.
Ran water on top of her head.
Word up. She said take longer than 7 minutes to wash your feet.
It does.
Word, yo.
I believe that.
Yeah, just like peace. A lot of people, and you know, I started learning this when I was working. You know, a lot of people when they get in the shower, they don't wash their feet because
Facts.
they feel like because the
The
water
water.
from the shower is cleaning their feet, and then when they get a certain age and they got all
All
that
that foot
dead
fungus
ass
and shit,
skin on their
smelling
feet,
like dog food. Feet smelling like dog food. What the
toenails
fuck is
all
that? His feet?
yellow and
His feet?
brown. Yeah, you got what? How you think you get in the shower when you don't supposed to wash your feet because you in water? It ain't like you in a bathtub full of water.
Word.
Yeah,
If you
but I'm
sit in
gonna
the
tell you something,
motherfucking
my
tub,
son.
You
if
gotta
you sit in the tub,
between them
Craig,
toes.
if you sit in the tub, that's word to my mother, it takes more than 7 minutes for you to wash your feet. Each foot. You can't wash both of them at the same time. It takes more than 7 minutes to wash your feet, man. That's just your motherfucking
Yeah, the right
ankles
way.
to your feet.
I believe that.
So if
You
you
gotta
was in a
get
whole
between
shower
them
and you
toes.
told somebody you washed your whole ass in 7 minutes, pure lies your blood clot tell. I stinky box down. Stinky box down.
Oh, Nikki, who does that is the people who have that dead skin on their feet. That's
Them
why they
stinky
got
box
that.
one them. The stinky box, them stinky poom poom them there.
Right, that's why, because they never got the dead skin off because they didn't wash it off.
That's a fact. Looking like an armadillo.
So
Armadillo feet. You
after
know
a
what I'm talking about.
while, it starts to cake up. You know how like around your ankle, if you don't wash, if a person doesn't wash around their ankle where the bone is at, if they wet their hand and rub their hand across, you will see the dirt come off. That's dead skin. That's dead
I
skin.
told my cousin one day, we at the motherfucking cookout, right? I said, yo, why you ain't wash up? He said, why you always saying something? I said, you know what? I know you ain't. That's exactly what he said. I ain't go front. That's it. He said, why you always saying something, Damon? I said, because you dirty, my nigga. And you got my aunts and them out here talking about you, yo. He was like, ain't nobody talking about you. I said, oh, they ain't tell you what they said? Yo, that's word to my mother, Mecca. You know what they said about my cousin Terrell? It's a shame that boy smell like that and we outside. You know how them old people is? It's a shame he smell like that and we outside. So he got on a nice suit. He got on a nice little like summer suit or whatever. Nice little summer suit. And he had a pair of Sperry's on. That's like equivalent to like Timberland boat shoes. Nice pair of shoes and all that. Looking presentable and all that. Listen to what I paid attention to. This nigga had gray water sweat on his legs.
That ain't gray
dirt.
water. That's dirt.
That's what. But listen, it was the built up dirt from his skin and his paws, Mecca,
right.
with him sweating.
Yeah.
And that shit was gray.
Oh man.
See,
I can't. Yo, I'm not being funny right now. The shit was. It looked like gray. Yo, you know what it looked like? The water in St. John's Park, Craig, when it's raining. Like on the ground. Puddle water. Philly, what up, my guy? What up, Philly?
Shit.
Word up. I'm dead serious. He said, you always saying something. I said, yo, and Doretha is over there talking about, yo, you should have saw my aunt face. I said, yo, what's wrong with y'all? Damn shame. We all out. We outside, y'all. We ain't in the house. We outside. Birds, bees, gnats, all that shit. Cook out. Shame that boy standing outside smelling like that. My aunt looking like something off a gargoyle, son. Talking about I'm always saying something. You put on that nice suit and didn't wash up. See, they do that down here in the South. No disrespect to not all the people. You know what they do down here? They don't wash up, but they go buy nice clothes and they just put them on, correct?
Facts.
Oh nah, get the
fuck
out of here.
Oh my God.
And then they'll put cologne on and all that.
Telling me niggas taking body baths.
Yeah, they don't know. No, this is what niggas do. Ain't no washing up. They take off their motherfucking clothes, stand in front of a sink, bird bath, might brush their teeth, put on clothes, nigga, and just come outside. Talking about they took you stinky.
And it be hot as hell too. Oh,
down here, if you're not taking a shower 3 or 4 times a day, you stink.
You stink. You stink.
Especially in the summer.
Yeah, especially in August.
Word up. This is slavery heat down here right now, y'all. I'm about to order a pack of boxes that can hold motherfucking ice cubes. It'd be so goddamn hot. Word up.
Talking about. Down here, motherfuckers say, go to hell. I'm gonna say I'm already here. What the fuck is you talking about? You don't feel this heat?
Shit is nasty down here, y'all.
It's, oh my God.
It ain't right.
I don't even come outside like the end of August, like no, the end of July, the first week of August. I don't come out until the sun go down. Cause you better not, cause you gonna get your ass beat. That sun gonna beat your ass.
Feet. Because if you look at a person's feet, because they wear sandals and flip-flops down here, and the dirt that's on their feet all week is on their feet. You can see it on their feet.
Right. Yeah.
The same line that's on the side of their foot because they was walking in dirt, them niggas ain't washed their feet.
Yeah.
That shit's nasty, yo.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And now everybody wear Crocs. So
and they need
the only
to stop.
thing that be clean is the forefoot. The ankle and everything else be dirty. Where the Croc cover the foot at, it be clean.
Right.
But it's still dirty, but everything else be really dirty.
Yeah, everything else.
Smash the like button for that.
Yeah.
Yo, you know, I don't wear those shits, dogs. I can't wear
And Craig, you can't tell them they ain't the shit.
Yo, down here, the Crocs is the shit. What?
What?
Say something about some Crocs down here if you want to.
Crocs is like Louis Vuittons, nigga.
You might fuck around and be found in the woods 6 years later.
What is y'all niggas talking about, nigga?
Them ugly ass shoes.
The Crocs is in the building.
I hated those.
I got the Army fatigue
those shoes. I hated those shoes when I had to wear them to work. Those shoes is for the came out for the doctors and the surgeons, like the people that stand on their feet all day.
And
that's what them shoes came out for years. Yeah, doctors been wearing Crocs for years. Now all of a sudden they a fashion statement, them ugly ass shoes.
Yo, you got motherfuckers taking the train, taking the bus.
Nigga, they got Crocs with motherfucking fur laced inside, nigga. They got boots, nigga. Go to the Croc website. Go to the Croc website, nigga.
Croc got boots.
They got some shit on that website.
Nigga, I see Croc platforms, nigga.
Nigga, they got little clocks. They got shit to put on the motherfuckers, nigga. My little cousins in them, they got the Star Wars on their damn Crocs.
I went to a club. This chick had a pair of Crocs. Her fucking soles was this thick with silver plates all around them shits.
See, down here, these girls, before they go to the club, they go to Walmart and get a pair of slip-ons. That's a fact. And they be wearing water boots down here because they work in the club, in the factory. See, they get a fresh pair of water boots. This is a fact. And when they come out the factory every day, they get to wash them off. So if it's raining, they'll put on a fresh outfit with the water boots to coordinate. This is facts. You see them in the club with water boots on, nigga.
Yeah.
And you can't tell them shit.
I got some water boots, nigga.
You get killed fucking with a woman down here with a pair of water boots on.
Well, listen, Dice. Come on. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it all the way 100. You know damn well when it rains down here, the fucking sky opens up.
That's right. It rained.
You need a whole rain outfit. The boots, the hat.
I got a honcho. I got a honcho.
Poncho.
That's got one. I bought one
Who
for
the hell is
Walmart,
honcho?
$7.
Nah,
Who the hell is honcho?
I got some shit that's like a Columbia rain suit.
Oh yeah, them old school Columbias. That rain just falls.
Yeah. See, that's what you would need. That would be good down here.
Yeah, Columbia fucking rain suit. I ain't even think about them shit.
That would be good down here. Yeah.
I got shit like that for that. Fuck that.
Oh, the rain down here different. The rain down here like God pouring water on you himself. When it rain down here, niggas pull over. Niggas pull over, boy.
Either that or put your flashes on. Yeah,
that's
you gotta
right.
pull up.
Nah, they don't play like that down here. You end up in a motherfucking ditch fucking with this water, man.
You sure will.
Hydroplane quick and you can say hello. Because it's open space down here. It's not like New York where the wind is cut off. Down here it's open space and it's trees. So that fucking wind is powerful. Your car move. Your ass get thrown in the goddamn ditch.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Ride by the wrong 18-wheeler. The wind of the 18-wheeler can push you off the road if you don't know how to hold that steering wheel.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Especially if the speed limit is 70 on the highway.
Yeah. I'm telling you, down here, some places the speed limit is 75.
Yeah.
So that means 90. Me, if it's 75, I'm going 78. That's a fact. I always go 3 miles over. I do not do no 10 over. Niggas be like, nigga, why you driving so slow? Get out and walk. I bet you I beat you. I bet you I get there before you do. Even if you start from right here, if it's across the street, I'm going to beat you.
The only way I'll do like 10 over if I'm like, say, if I'm going from here to Virginia or New York.
Oh, no, I do 3 over everywhere.
So if I'm going,
I can be going from here to out
if I got
Australia.
like,
I'm not doing over
especially to New York. If I go take 64, because it's 70 on 64, 70, I'll do 80. But I'm not gonna go past that.
Yo, let me see your face, Reef.
And then when I get to a certain point in North Carolina, like Rocky Mount, I'm gonna slow down.
Philly, what up, boy?
They got real sheriffs. They don't
What's
have
going
like
on, man?
regular police.
Tell me something good, brother. How you doing?
Hey, I'm staying out the way, bro.
How your son doing, bro?
Oh man, he's still rumbling. Dice, man. What's good with you?
Just alive, no complaining. We trying to stay out the way over here, bro. That's all.
That's same thing, man. Same thing, man. I
out the
wanted
way,
to holler at you.
Word up.
Yo, man. You know I fucks with you, man.
That's a fact. I fuck with you, man. I fuck with you. You know that, Philly. That's a fact.
Yeah, you know that little bullshit we had, man. It was just some bullshit, man.
I told y'all. That's Philly 050, y'all. The craziest shit like we were just talking about earlier. Greg, a fucking chat can escalate the foolishness without people even talking. Dumb shit.
Yup. And that's what happened with us, man. That's exactly what happened.
And it
you know, but a lot of people don't.
It be everybody else.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes people don't understand. Sometimes you got to understand without being understood.
Facts. That's a fact. Damn, I got to use that one. I got to take that.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to understand without being understood, man.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, hold on, y'all.
Word up.
I found out, Africa is not the original name.
Yeah, I know that too.
Oh, you know?
What the fuck is going on with you, Egypt? Oh, that's Zeus. My fault. I'm sorry, Zeus.
Neither is America.
America too.
Yo, hold it down. I'm going to get me a fronto leaf. I'm about to roll up.
Yeah. You right, Mecca.
You see me? I don't follow the chat. Because when you start listening to the chat, then you are responsible for the next move. Not the chat. The person might have said what they said, because I see a lot of stuff in the chat I don't respond to. Because I already know where it's going to go. So, people in the chat do be stirring up. So a lot of that stuff be going on because of the people in the chat running back and forth. But you don't have to feed into it. That's a choice. You know how much stuff they said about me on this internet? Man, please. Ain't nobody got no time to be arguing with a TV screen. For what? So I can break my TV and then I gotta buy another one because I'm mad? Because I let that person get me that mad. I let a person in the chat get me that mad where I couldn't pick up the phone and call that person and let them know I heard this, or I didn't like this, or I'm feeling some type of way about this. Right. A lot of this stuff that goes on the internet can be avoided.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
it's really not that serious because you don't even know this person.
Right. You right.
So it is no way that I'm gonna let nobody on the internet piss me off. Especially somebody I never talked to behind the scenes. We didn't even establish a phone relationship. And I'm gonna let you upset me, disrupt my world, make me mad, make my blood pressure go up.
All I
When
do
you
is laugh.
yeah, when you still gonna be doing the same thing, it's gonna be repetitious. You gotta accept people for who and what they are, even if you only know a little bit about them. You can only know a little bit because it's the little things that tells the whole story. That's what reading comprehension was about. You read the
Hell yeah.
passage,
The
and then
motherfuckers
they
couldn't
say,
comprehend.
what's the main idea of the passage? That's why
right.
that's one of the first questions. So you got to pick and choose. Is it worth, because some of us is over 50.
That's a fact. I'm 50. I'm about to be.
Okay.
September 10th
So-
is right around the corner.
Right. So this is this stage in your life where stress, unnecessary bullshit can really actually make you sick. People don't realize stress and drama and combative situations every day, that can make you sick.
Yeah, I read up on that. Anxiety and stress fuck up your
Anxiety,
stomach.
it fucks up your heart, it fucks with your blood pressure, your cholesterol, all of that. So why let somebody who don't know nothing about you? Because the people who know you, they know.
Yeah. It
So
goes back to what I said about that 85,000 seconds in a day shit. It ain't worth giving your 60 seconds.
yeah,
It ain't worth it.
it ain't. Now, Dave, you have got a general idea of my personality, especially too. It's a lot of things that I can say. It's a lot of things that I know, even with a lot of this drama that's going on.
Yeah.
I can tell everybody the origin of where their
everything started.
initial problem stemmed from. But I'm not going to do that. Why? Because it's two reasons. It ain't none of my business, and it ain't none of my business.
And then, like I said, when I look back at it now, it's all friends that just went. Well, it's all associates that went other places, went other ways that once was around each other. And I see that now. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, to me, that shit is crazy.
That shit
You know
is
how
bugging.
they say.
Yo,
You know
that
how
shit
they
is
say.
bugging the fuck out.
Right. You know how they say you can't put a bunch of women in one room.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the same thing with men. This ain't even no they emotional or they acting like girls, females, ladies, aunts, cousins, and sisters. No, it has nothing to do with the female actions or emotion. This is some male egotistical bullshit going on.
Pride.
That's all it is. The male ego is astronomical, and we seeing it play out live on YouTube.
And to me, it's starting to get scary, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
It's really starting to get scary to me, yo, because like I said, nah, that shit ain't cool. Like, joking, all right, cool. But nah, fuck that. I don't want no parts of that. I'm telling y'all that shit. Now, once I say I'm starting to get scared of something, that means that the shit is starting to scare me, man. Like it's not worth it, y'all.
Like,
it's not worth it.
This is a perfect example. Dice is my brother right there.
Facts.
I could never get that fucking pissed off at my brother to where I don't feel like he my brother no more.
That's right.
That shit it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Let me tell you
That's
something.
why
Let me
I
tell you
don't
something
feel
that I
like
know.
I'm gonna
Let me tell you something that I know for a fact. I know this for a fact. You don't know who your friend is until y'all actually go through some shit together.
Y'all bump heads. That's a fact.
Until y'all bump heads, you ain't gonna know who your friend is.
That's right.
Like me and my friend for 38 years when my two brothers passed away. And I was, had a little attitude. And she didn't like how I was talking to her. And she was like, this friendship is over. I was like, bitch, you can't break up with me. Your bullshit is my bullshit, and my bullshit is your bullshit.
Yep.
Simple as that. Dice was mad at me. He pissed me the fuck off. But so fucking what?
That's what I was saying. Right. So what? That's my new motto, y'all. So what? Leave that shit alone.
Right. You're gonna get over it.
Life too fucking short for that shit.
Yeah.
And then you be missing the motherfucker you beefing with. You hurting yourself more.
Exactly. Like that's the dumb. That's shit is stupid. That's why they mad. They miss each other and can't. And the ego is so much in the way they can't say, "Look, dude. Okay, we was beefing. I said some shit. You said some shit. Fuck that."
That's right. No, that's exactly what I feel.
That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen because there's too many egos involved. Nobody wants to say, as they say, bow down. It's not bowing down. It's being the more mature one in the situation.
Nobody wants to be mature anymore.
I know, because everybody want to be the biggest of the biggest.
Yeah, OG. The big kahuna.
The big kahuna. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to be the big fucking kahuna.
Not me. I just want to chill and be easy.
Yeah. It's other like
that shit. My feet be
now every time I start going on the platform, I let them know. Look, I don't want to talk to y'all a certain way, because my mouth can be reckless when it want to be.
That's right.
You see? Now that means I have a choice. You see how I made the conscious decision to say, okay, I know I can get up there and talk hood booger shit, but that's not what I want to do.
Right.
That's right.
But if you take me there, then I'm gonna talk some hood booger shit. Yeah. So we have choices. We can make a choice. Okay, I'm gonna respond to this. Nah, fuck that. I ain't gonna respond to that. But for the most part, when you care about what other people think of you, that's how you will feed into bullshit real quick. When your give a fuck is broke, like mine, then you'll pick and choose. Like it'll be on some, okay, I done told I was minding my business, but they keep coming at me. See, it'll be like that. But most of the time when people care about what somebody else think of them, or other people, or the massive, let's say the massive, when you go with the massive, 9 times out of 10, when you go with the massive is normally wrong. The massive is normally wrong. Because everybody is just latching on, even though some of them might not even agree with that shit. But because I feel the need that I got to be a part of something, then I'm going to go with, even though I don't agree with that. See, I'm not that person. We can be cool. If your ass is wrong, you're wrong. And I'm going to tell you you're wrong. And I'm going to tell you where you're wrong at. It shouldn't have to be no argument if we supposed to be cool and this your people and this my man and I love you today, then I should be able to tell you, look, you're wrong. You're doing this. You're looking this way. I should be able to do that. You should be able to do that to me. Don't let me get up here and I'm looking like a fool and you supposed to be my peoples and you let me look like a fool and I go back and watch it. Wait till I get you behind the scenes.
That's right.
And I'm going to call you and turn the camera on. With my head standing straight up on my head, right, Dice?
Word up. That's a fact. And outside looking in, like me and Two was looking at the shit with me and Mecca was the shit was funny, but nah, this shit right here going somewhere else with people on YouTube, y'all. Like this shit, I'm praying for. I mean, this whole heart.
Somebody gonna get hurt
every day. Like,
Yo,
just stop.
Why
Everybody.
you real talk, Dice? Why you think I didn't
hurt,
feed
man.
into that? Why you think I didn't really feed into that?
Word, man.
That's why I was like, you know what? I'm not even doing this. Because I don't want to get to the point where I can't stand a person that I don't know. Like you feel what I'm saying?
That's right. That ain't right.
That's stupid. Then I'm going to be walking around, waking up in the morning, I'm going to make me some memes about Dice. Yeah. Now, I just gave Dice power and control of my whole fucking being.
That's right. To come back.
Because Dice is over there smoking his Frappanapple pancake syrup with the blueberry motherfucking syrup, and all that. See, Dice smoking, right? But I'm over here mad. So who won?
Word.
Who actually won? This is why I tell people silence is power. Silence is power. I'm telling y'all. I'm trying to told y'all.
It'll give you time to ease that shit down. Like, if you wake up every day seeing some shit on YouTube, that shit is going to... Me, I'm so serious, I don't even watch them shits now, y'all. Like I said, I'll wait till the next day.
I have not seen one video that anybody has made about me. I have not watched
Word,
one.
It ain't worth it.
People will send me clips on certain things, and everybody who has sent me a clip of that can no longer contact me on social media because that's how bullshit start. I know them niggas is talking about me. Hell, I'm me, and I talk about me.
Facts.
Shit, sometimes I don't like my damn self. I ain't gonna lie. I be like, yo, girl, you be bugging. Yo, why you said that to the people? Dice heard me on the phone. Dice heard me on the phone talking to people. While I'm on the phone, they act like they don't know I'm on the phone after I told them I'm on the phone.
Facts. I just think when it start getting to people, where people start really getting mad, no.
That's what I'm talking about. I can't give nobody that kind of power over me with that. That shit is consuming all of my energy. I go to sleep thinking about how I'm gonna get this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I wake up thinking about how I'm gonna get this motherfucker. I go to the store. I'm thinking about. I start Googling shit on ways. Nah.
That's right. Shout out to Smitty Brim and Cosmology Bay. That's a fact.
That's too much energy.
Okay, well, one thing I'm gonna say about Cosmology Bay, okay? Because I know Cosmology Bay goes back to the when he was on Upgrade Bay TV, okay? That's been over 3 years ago. I have never seen him on any platform put a negative comment about
I knew she was gonna say.
Never. And I've been seeing Cosmology Bay name for some years now. I have never seen him put a negative comment in there ever about anybody.
And they've attacked him too. And he won't even respond. He just laughs at the shit. That's
right.
how cool he is. He'd be like,
you know why? You know why? Because he's one of those people, right, that doesn't need validation. You see? They don't know him.
Facts.
So why? Because if they did, they wouldn't be saying half of the stuff they were saying. That's a positive individual right there.
That's a good brother.
That's a positive individual, Cosmology Bay.
That's facts. Shout out to Cosmology Bay. That's a fact. That's a
Okay,
fact.
now that's one person on here where I've seen their name several times, and I've seen his name over the years, and I've never seen him put a negative comment anywhere.
That's right.
Everything I saw him put was either informative
That's right.
or enlightening. One or the
Time
other.
with his daughter.
Right.
That's right.
So
He's so proud of his daughter.
I don't know what happened because I stopped watching them a long time ago. But I don't know why they going that cosmology bay because he's a good dude.
No, the chosen ones, they gonna go. He don't. What it is they know. Yo, like I said, I'm glad that I got a relationship like behind the scenes. That's really a great person, man. Like, I ain't even fronting. This dude is a real great person. Like, the dude just really want everybody to win. He doesn't have anything negative. I've never even heard him raise his voice.
Me either. Me neither.
He was joking. He was like, "Nice." One time they came at me. He said, "Ha ha ha ha." He said, "I don't even know why the brother was upset with me." I'm dead serious. That was his mannerisms. He was like, "Ha ha ha. I don't even know why the brother was upset with me, man." That's just how he talked.
Right, because some of this stuff is comical. They talk about digital Hollywood. No. This shit is comical. Like, I'll be watching it. I'll be like, yo, what? What?
He said, "My man Cash and them just put out a small video brawl in Brownsville, NYPD violate." So Beaver Valley, let me tell you something. When it comes to the police in Brooklyn,
yeah, Ron Bugs. I knew your name too, Ron Bugs. You is exactly right. That's exactly where I know you from too, Ron
that's when I
Bugs.
first saw you at Mac. Up for Debate. Oh yeah, Up for Debate TV. Shout out to Up for Debate TV. I just heard about all these people. I didn't know about them, but I have heard his name.
Yep. We used to be in there
and
with
the plug
Joe.
too. Shout out to the Plug podcast.
Oh yeah, the plug. Yeah, cross your heart.
That's another one, man. That's another great positive. And you know what? Shout out to my man too, Black to the P, man. I remember when we had the new YouTube Awards, me and Black to the P went neck and neck for the most positive YouTube content creator, and his name is really overlooked a lot. Great brother. Like, his name is really overlooked a lot. I mean, when he's really a great brother too, man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. The plug. That's a great. That's a platform that's actually stayed positive, stayed on his content. I don't understand why every time the person is going positive and they going great, and then as soon as they getting ready to get monetized, then next thing you know, they falling into the nonsense.
Because of the law of attraction. I went through that, and it was funny to me. I didn't understand that. When that shit got to like about 960, 970, whoo! But for some reason, some people, and it's a strategic plan, and I respect it. Some people know that, or they assume that if you go towards a certain platform with certain subscribers, if you get entangled in a web of back and forth controversial videos, the interest is going to arise. And even if you have, say, 50 people watch the video, you might snag 16 to 20 of them.
Right, but then this is what happened with that. The people who were supporting you when you only had a little bit of subscribers, they leave.
That's right.
So then you invite the ruckus. You see? So this is how we have to start looking at that. If you're getting ready to build you a house, right? Do you want a sturdy foundation, or you just want them to throw that shit up like a pop-up tent?
Facts.
You want them to take their time so your foundation can be sturdy when you move up in there, or you want them to put that together and then within 5 years the floor is sinking. Now you got to pay for that.
In the Bible, they said never build on sand. They said build on a rock.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So it's better, like for instance, I don't even be on my channel like that.
Yo,
you
Craig,
know
what
that.
the fuck is you on? You got a bag of that motherfucking that you got an old school bag of that Trav or something like that? What you just nodded off on me, my nigga?
He reading the comment.
You look like you just had one of them nickels of motherfucking of destruction from St. John's and Utica back in the day, son.
Well,
You was looking like my uncle just now, son.
I was just looking at some shit on TV.
Yeah, my uncle sniff a bag of that, boy, that nigga go.
I tried to help you and say you was reading the chat. Tried to help.
Nah, I was looking at some shit on TV just now. And I had
That's how my uncle started looking for no reason. Him and Kerry.
Yeah, you said ass. Oh. That's why I'm like, what the fuck this nigga talking about?
Oh, I even got one better for
if
you,
y'all think
Dad.
I'm joking.
This thing is
Got
stupid.
one better for you. When you get ready to get some cooter mamas, right? Do you want to take your time, or do you
Sound
want
like a whole
only
nigga
50
spiritual. Cooter mamas. You gonna
Yeah.
give me some cooter mamas tonight, Leroy? You want some of these cooter mamas? Meet me behind the shed, Leroy. When master go to bed, I've been wanting you, Leroy.
Shut the fuck up. And Ron Books, for your information, I got a new Gucci hat. For your information. You thought I didn't see your comment.
You know, Muddy Waters was probably in their past life, they was together. You know, remember back in the days, Fiddler had the Muddy Waters, he probably had a goddamn harmonica. That was his motherfucking cue when he wanted to see Mecca. You hear that shit? Mecca said, shut the fuck up. I don't hear nothing. Mecca said, shut up. Don't you hear nothing? That means I'll be back in 35 minutes.
Yo, remember that time we was on live and the phone kept going up? I was like, look, y'all. I said, look, y'all, it's been real. I've been having a nice time. I love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support, but I gotta go.
That nigga was in front of the house with that 38 on his lap. You know, old timers, they got the old school flip phone and they got the new phone from Obama. So he watching the show on this phone. He on the flip phone going. Now you see, I just left you a message. I'm about to call you again right now. I'm about to hang up the phone and call you back. I'm gonna see if you'll answer again. That's when they go crazy. Them old timers that shoot the shit out you down here, son. 12:45, 12:30, 12:45. They in the Waffle House.
Yep. The Waffle House.
The old timers down here, they don't play when the young boys be outside.
It got a jukebox in there too.
Old timers don't play when the young boys is outside because they don't want no problem. Them young boys be on them pills and shit. Them old timers, they want to have and talk to their woman and look them in their, hey baby, you know, hold on, let me take my teeth out. They want to have a good time. Them young boys in there fucking the five up like that. No, seriously, down here, people go out. The only time you'll see really a group of everybody is at a buffet on Sunday after church. That's when everybody know how to act right. The gangsters with their baby mothers or girlfriends, or they with their families. The reverends, them sugar daddies. And you can tell a sugar mama down here because she usually about 6'2" and weigh about 314 pounds.
Oh, shit.
It's always a skinny nigga with her, Craig. It's always a skinny nigga, and he's driving a very nice car.
Yo, you stupid.
Shout out to Octavia. Shout out to Octavia. We had a supervisor. Shout out to Octavia that worked in Smithfield. Can't make this up. 6'5", dark skin, look like George the Animal Steel.
Oh shit!
Facts. Facts.
Oh man!
Listen to this. She was about 40 years old. Her boyfriend was 27. She got him a job at Smithfield because she was a supervisor, and she bought this nigga a white Charger and put 22 rims on it. Can't make this shit up. They live in South Carolina. There was a club in South Carolina called The Cage. Smithfield, they got us on working 6 days. So we working 6 days. We're supposed to be off Saturday and Sunday, but because of the orders, we working 6 days. So make a long story short, Octavia, it's Saturday night. They tell us, They take this, like they got these the signs. The shit say you will be working 10 hours tonight. But before second lunch break, they take that sign down and say 12 to 15 posted, meaning you're gonna be there at least 12 hours. The most they can keep you by contract is 15 hours, right? So Octavia, she flipping because we were supposed to be off that night by 10:30 the latest. So she thinking she gonna be off by 10:30, get to South Carolina, take a shower, meet her man at the club. Somebody calls Octavia while she's at work. Say your man is out here dancing with a fat bitch in the club. Yo, I can't make this up, y'all. This is on my mother. I can't make this up. Octavia leaves the job. Talking about she got a family motherfucking emergency. She got to leave. Yo, Craig, she drove straight to the cage, straight from Smithfield in her uniform, and walked up in the club and beat that nigga to death and went to jail. He ain't died. She beat him all up in his mouth, my nigga. Took the car keys and went to jail.
Oh, shit.
You can't be cheating on no fat chick. A fat woman will fuck you up, Craig.
That's why yo,
small or slim woman, they'll fuck you up too, but it's like they'll attack you and grab you. You're like, oh shit, maybe I can grab her. Come on, baby, stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, you can't do that with no fat woman. Not no fat woman, 6'4", 6'5", looking like Lawrence Fishburne. You can't do that with nobody like that, bro.
That's a big fucking woman, man.
I say she looked like George the Animal Steel, hair on her back and all that.
Oh man, I wouldn't even fuck with nothing like that.
But one of the nicest people in the world.
Would you fuck with her?
No, I ain't never said that. No, I never said that. No, but you want to hear something funny? Hold up. Let me be truthful about this. If it was about me meeting her somewhere on the street and I fell in love with her personality over seeing her visually, like for instance, like remember back in the days, y'all, your homeboy hook you up with somebody and you fall in love with them on the phone and you think she Halle Berry, and then when she pull up, she look like Fred Flintstone. You're already in love with her. If I'd have fell in love with her like that, I'd have stayed with her. I ain't gonna lie. Like if I'd have fell in love with her on the phone and didn't see her, like back in the days we had no iPhone or nothing. Remember that? Come on, y'all know the truth.
Nigga, she got more hair on her body than you, nigga.
Word up, shit. And we could have wore the same sneakers. Fuck that. One night you rock the Timbs, I rock the Air Maxes. One night you put the Air Maxes on and I rock the Timbs.
Yeah, I hear that shit.
No, seriously, man. If I already fell in love with you, how could I? If I fell in love with your heart and your spirit, I can't get in front of you and say I don't love you. That's fake. That's really fake. Why you think back in the days all them niggas came home and married them fat bitches when they came home from jail? You know why? Because them fat bitches was on them visits. Them fat bitches was on them visits with them tight ass suits on, looking. First of all, if you in jail with a bunch of niggas, you know how beautiful a fat bitch looking some tight jeans. Are you crazy? Then you looking at that commissary and you getting all that money and you getting them letters. Yo, Craig, come get your mail. That fat bitch, she's sending them letters. You skinny bitches ain't sending no letters. They talking about they ain't had no stamps. Them fat bitches is going to work. Them fat bitches, you going to jail, they going to get a job. See, she could have been home, you could have been hustling. And she ain't have no job because you said, baby, all you got to do is stay home and love me. Okay, daddy. Let your ass go to jail. That bitch going to be in Food Lion, Dollar Tree, McDonald's, Hardee's, Carl Jr., Arby's, and she going to make them visits. You're going to have commissary and all that. See, fat bitches got family members with money. You know why? Because they fed them all their life. And they can call their family members and go, mama, let me borrow $100. You dig what I'm saying? So I get, see, that's what they do down here too. See, your family members in the South, if you get a job, they believe in you. Yo, Mecca, tell the truth. You could be a crackhead, a heroin addict. Let me tell you something. You can smoke crack right in front of your mother. If you get a job, that's my baby. All you got to do is be working at the turkey plant down here. You know my baby over there at Sanderson's Farm.
He got a good job.
They be like this. Where Daryl at? You know he got a job. That nigga was just smoking crack at Whole House Sunday. Baby working at Sanderson's Farm. That's why y'all don't see him during the week. God is good. You dig what I'm saying?
I got a question for you. How many fat bitches you fuck down there?
None. I only fuck, no, excuse me. I'm dead serious. I ain't into fat bitches, but I fuck one fat bitch. No, excuse me. I don't even say it like that. Excuse my vocabulary. I had a sexual encounter with one thick chick. She was kind of thick. I was in junior high school. No, I was in first year of high school. I ain't even gonna say her name because my man might get upset. But the only reason why I slept with her, y'all, just like I said, I fell in love with her because it was like one of my man's sisters, and we used to be all playing spades. She was my spades partner. That's when I fell in love. And then one night she cooked a chicken sandwich with Miracle Whip. I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. I was high one night, Craig. We went and got some weed from Hancock and motherfucking Lewis. And we was just playing cards. And my man was like, I'm going to my baby mother house. He was like, you can chill here. And I ain't gonna say her name. And I was like, yo, you want me to stay? She was like, I'm about to cook. I said, you about to cook? What you cooking? She said some chicken. Yo, Craig, you ever seen a woman with no ass, no big shoulders, but real big shoulders? No, seriously.
Oh man, yeah, I know the fuck you're talking about.
Yo, Chris, shut up. Guys, shut the fuck up.
And she fat. I'm talking about looking like William the Refrigerator Perry.
Yo.
But that fucking chicken, I was feeling like I was on a cartoon. Like, you know, you're on a cartoon and that aroma come to your nose. I was going, damn, that chicken smell good. So you got mayonnaise? She said, we got a brand new bottle of Miracle Whip. I fell in love, son. I fell in love, son. He had Red Devil hot sauce. That was it, my nigga. And she had grape Kool-Aid. I fucked her.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna front. And then almost fell in love with her. Almost fell in love with her ass. I was at her house more than her brother.
Her ass was shaped like an upside down peace sign.
Her ass was shaped like a unicorn, man. Her ass was shaped like the nose of a ram, nigga. Like, you know the rams, them skeletons you see in the desert? Her ass was shaped like a thigh. You ever seen a thigh? No, her ass was shaped like a back. You ever seen a chicken back?
Oh, man.
I swear to God, that's the only way she had. Like the part is narrow at the bottom. She had an ass like a vagina. She had a chicken back ass. But she had a mean fucking seasoning game on that fried chicken. I'm gonna give her a shout out. I gotta talk about that right quick, y'all. And she had a little snappy nappy on her. I told y'all I damn near moved in the crib. I wanted to have slumber parties and all that shit. I'm dead ass serious. Shout out to Smurf Village Projects. You know who you are. And then I seen her one day in Brooklyn recently, y'all. She said, that's you, Dice? I said, yeah, how you doing? Yo, Craig, this motherfucker did the Carl Lewis to me. Like she was running so fast, she was running in slow motion, looking like a scene off Charlie's Angels, my nigga. When she came and grabbed me and hugged me. I felt like Roger on What's Happening, yo. Because you think she was big back then? Now she got 4 kids.
She gonna what? Well, you better hope you don't run into her because she gonna.
Oh, I'll never see her again. Anytime I go to Brooklyn, I ain't going nowhere near Fulton and Atlantic. That's why I fucked up. See, I was walking down Utica Avenue, and I went to Boys and Girls High School because I was going to Jackie Robinson, and I hear somebody go, "Nice," and I looked to the right. I wanted to run. I just wanted to take off running, but I didn't take off running because I wanted to run though. I wanted to just run like somebody was getting ready to do something to me. And then she started running towards me. You dig what I'm saying? But then I thought about that chicken sandwich, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the only thing that made me stand there. She took the time to cook chicken for me, bro. And she had Miracle Whip. Yo, back then in the days, I don't know if y'all remember this shit. That Hellman shit was harsh.
Yeah, I like Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip is a salad dressing.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And she stood there with no ass and them big shoulders and made that sandwich for me, Craig. Oh, I fell in love. Something deep. This was a deep love too, nigga.
Mm-hmm. She gave you some neck.
Nah. She do none of that. I ain't gonna front. Word up. She was so disformed. You know how you don't ever want to see nobody with the lights off? Lights on?
Oh man.
Just come get in the bed.
Oh
Let
man.
me imagine something.
Man,
word up.
If you hear a knock or a ring at your door and you start smelling chicken with Miracle Whip, she found your ass.
She gonna get bit.
She found your ass.
I swear to God, Egypt gonna tear her ass up.
Well, she got enough for Egypt too.
See, my dogs don't eat from nobody. They don't eat from nobody but me. Her ass gonna get bit. And she got fucked up. She got big feet. Like see, one thing I can't look at. I can't look at no woman with no big foot.
Why?
Nah, that's fucked up right there.
But if she tall, her feet gon'.
Nah, I don't need that.
But if she's tall, her feet gonna be big. Like, what are you talking about? You expect for her to be?
I can't do a big foot, bitch. I can't front. If you got a big foot, it fucks with me. Because see, if you got a big foot, I'm looking at your toes. That means your toes are long. I don't like no long toe bitch. Excuse my language. I don't like no long toe foot. I like a short, fat toe foot. That long shit is nasty.
But 9 times out of 10, that's on a short person.
Not true. See, me, I'm tall. I'm 6'5". So number one, I ain't fucking with no dwarf anyway. I don't want no motherfucker near my ankle anyway. You dig what I'm saying? So that ain't gonna work. You dig what I'm saying? Then I don't want nobody near my goddamn ankle, my waist, and they thinking they be my child. So if you ain't by my chest or like by my shoulder, if you by my chest or you by my shoulder, you like a 7.5, maybe a size 9.5, 10 of the biggest. So that means 2 sizes back on the men. See, I'm talking about them Bigfoot bitches that be wearing a size 11.5, 12 females, and then be wearing a size 10.5, 11 men. Now I don't fuck with them. They'll fuck the sheets up. They'll take all the sheets in the wintertime. Your feet will be cold.
Niggas an asshole.
Seriously.
The fucking asshole.
They're real stingy. Them Bigfoot bitches is real stingy in the bed, man. No, seriously.
Yo,
and then they like sleeping with socks on. I don't trust no woman with sleeping with no socks. If you sleep with socks, I don't trust you.
Why?
There's something wrong with your feet.
Not necessarily.
Yes, it is something wrong with your feet.
No, that not necessarily.
Yeah, if you're sleeping with socks, because number one, we got quilts, we got down comforters.
They might be anemic, and they stay cold.
We got heat. We got shit with heat. We got shit with heats now. You know, you got that shit now. You can turn the shit on. Heating mattresses and all that shit now. If you got socks on your feet, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. If you sleep with socks on your feet, I'm gonna take. See, I'm a grimy. I'm petty. I will wait for you to go to sleep and take them shits off.
And then you're gonna find out she might be one of them people that don't like her feet to touch the floor and get dirty.
I don't trust no motherfucker to get in the bed with no
Well,
socks.
you know what? I'm not mad at you because I ain't mad at you. Right, I don't trust. See, I ain't mad at you because I don't trust a nigga that can't grow facial hair.
See that? That my grandfather said that. Nigga with no hair on his face, don't fuck with him. My grandfather said something ain't right with a man that don't got no hair on his face. Facts. Me, I don't trust no woman with no socks on. Number one, my uncle told me, bitch got her socks on, she ready to leave.
Yeah.
That's a fact. He said, don't you trust no woman that go to sleep with no clothes on, boy. He said, mine be ass naked like slaves in the bed with me. He said, when she got a goddamn panties or a t-shirt and some socks on, it's a nigga outside with an outfit waiting on her. All she got to do is put on a dress and some sandals. And when the bitch walk with a sock on, she gets away from the goddamn creeps on the floor. See, if you ain't got no socks on, you're going to fuck up and make a creep on the floor. But if you got them socks on, your ass is quiet. I don't trust that shit.
Yeah, she's an ass.
You see what Clarice said? I don't really trust. I'm dead serious. Like respectfully, I ain't gonna never eat no spaghetti behind no woman.
Oh shit!
No, I'm a mean cook in the kitchen. I cook my own spaghetti. I'm not eating spaghetti. I'm not eating no lasagna behind no woman. I'm not eating no motherfucking shrimp parmesan or no fettuccine behind no women. Nope, nope, and nope.
Anything with red sauce in it, huh?
Anything with white sauce. Anything with white sauce.
Yo,
I got to see you pull the mayonnaise out of the Miracle Whip jar.
Well, I'm with you on that white shit though. I don't like that. I don't fuck with that white shit. I don't do Miracle Whip, mayonnaise, ranch dressing, milk, none of that shit.
It's just certain things I can't do.
Nah, you still doing that Miracle Whip shit though, right?
The what?
That Miracle Whip shit.
But I gotta see you open it up, and I gotta see you pull the motherfucking protective seal off the top.
Greco, he ain't got no choice.
Brand new.
Because for some reason down here they put mayonnaise on everything.
They put mayonnaise on sausage sandwiches down this motherfucker.
They put mayonnaise on hamburgers.
They sell sausages at the motherfucking juke joint, Craig. Sausages, pecans, broiled peanuts, all type of wild shit. Fish sandwiches, Kroger sandwiches, spot sandwiches, cheeseburgers, quarter breast chip, everything. You might buy a child at a juke joint down here. Yeah, they sell the Mexicans down here, all jokes aside.
Yo, what time the clubs close out there?
The what?
The clubs.
Oh, the clubs close at 2 o'clock.
Oh, shit.
No, not my family shit. I'm talking about the regular clubs. Juke joints don't close till when motherfuckers go home.
Right.
My cousin shit, when that shit be closed, it be the sun outside, nigga.
Yeah,
and niggas still be waiting on chicken sandwiches to go. Because chicken sandwiches is $7. A chicken breast sandwich is $7. That's a breast and a wing. And the leg and the thigh is $5.
I gotta come out there.
Yeah, but see, this is what go down at the juke joint. Let me tell y'all what goes down at the juke joint. This is the difference between the juke joint and the club. In the juke joint, the cars are gonna be, the parking lot is gonna be full of cars that have guns left inside the car because they can't get them inside the juke joint. And they can't stand outside in the yard. But at a juke joint, it's the OK motherfucking row, y'all. You're gonna see all type of shit. 45s, 40s, AR-15s, AKs, SKs, Mac 9s, Mac 10s. That's just inside. I ain't even talking about outside. But you know, it's all family. There's so many guns down here.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Now they said you don't need no gun license no more.
All you gotta do is be a resident.
18 years old, not even 21. 18 years old. They doing that shit to fuck our babies up with them felony laws. Because what they not telling you is, if you point your gun at somebody without probable cause of reason for self-defense, that's a felony. That's
Just
a fucking felony.
Just for pointing.
If me and you arguing, I pull my gun and point that shit at you, that's a felony. All you gotta do is call the police and say I pointed a gun at you, bro.
Wow.
That's a felony, bro. They trying to kill our babies. This is technology, man. You notice the kids nowadays, they not into selling drugs no more. Pay attention. A bunch of my young niggas told me drugs is whack, nigga. We fucking with this goddamn Bitcoin and these goddamn cards, boy.
Yeah.
So they learning that the kids are learning the traps that some of us fell to. They not fucking that trap no more.
Nah, the new crack is cool.
And the bullshit, they ain't getting no time for that white collar shit. So now they got to do something now to keep killing us or putting us in jail. Start the purge off. Give them guns.
But they
you
been,
know what a man,
but
you know what an 18-year-old child.
You know they've been purging, right, for many years, right?
Yeah.
Anytime.
I think they actually gonna make it legal though.
No. I'm telling y'all, the government has been purging for many years. Anytime the population is overcrowded, some kind of disaster happen where it wipes out hundreds of people at one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go back in history and just trace it back, you will see. Just go look at the number of people at the time, of the number of the population at the time. You'll see, and then you'll realize they've been purging. Now they just say, look, we ain't even gonna do nothing else. We're not gonna blow them all up at one time. What we gonna do is we gonna mentally train them to stupidly kill.
That's right. Shout out to my man too, Chronicles. I was watching that they playing that GTA. That GTA should have dropped you. That should have had you thinking. He was on there going, "Hold up, baby, the Pope. They coming right now. I'm getting the safe. Oh shit, I'm dead."
Yeah.
That nigga said, "Oh shit, Dice. The nigga coming to get me. They coming to get me." Yo, this shit is so realistic, Craig. These niggas ran up in a spot trying to juke the shit. Tube gets shot, so they got him laying on the ground. His man come with a battery pack to bring his ass back to life, and they shoot their way out that shit. And nigga Tube said, "Good looking, son." Boom, 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 boom. This shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
He do be bugging on that though. He do though.
I be playing Warzone.
Like today, he was like, I was talking to him earlier. He fell in the ditch. He was like, damn ditch.
Word up.
I play Warzone.
And he got the headphones on, so you hear niggas talking to him. Hold up. They coming through. The shit's so real. Tube got shot. One of his mans got shot. That nigga said, "These niggas gonna let us die." The white boy just jumps over the table and just comes and said, "No." Bang, 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 bang. That nigga, they shot him about 37,000 times. Everybody died in the same proximity. Tube said they killing him. Look at the blood coming out of him, guys. He's about to fall. That nigga just dropped to the ground, son. You just see the nigga jerking. I said, "Oh, man." I said, "This shit crazy, man." I'm saying that's why Tube always on some crazy shit, talking about tying something up. You see what he said on my live? So I tie one of you niggas the fuck up, man. I said, "Oh, man."
Yo, we got this shit on Red Dead Redemption. We call it getting the people. We tie a nigga up and on to some shit like that. And you drown and die.
Then he was ready to kill somebody in his live. They called him a nigger. He said, "Don't you know I fucking do to you, white cracker?" Tube went crazy, man. He said, "'Cause you wouldn't talk to me like that if we was fit." He said, "That's why I don't be on YouTube."
Yo, you gotta play Red Dead Redemption. The motherfucking AIs on that shit. Niggas, you be walking by, look at you, back their gun out, talking about what's kind around here.
See, I can't fuck with them type of games. Once they start telling me they got gangs in the goddamn GTA, I said, "What?" My cousin said they got Bloods, Crips, MS-13, so that all everything, nigga.
Yeah, they got.
I said, "What?"
Yeah,
he said, nigga, walk through the wrong hood in Cali, nigga.
Yeah, they got a grill. Yeah.
Niggas talking about, yo, where you from, B? About those locals, baby.
That shit is crazy. Technology, bro. Technology is crazy. Video games, bro. Bro. Yo, it was some dread dude. He was by a cemetery, shit like that. Pouring out beer, talking about piece of copper.
Oh, you talking about OG product? He know CONVO. They know each other.
Yeah. I don't remember my
OG
boy.
product. I think he had a nervous breakdown too. He had a nervous breakdown one time on YouTube. He was sitting in a room with a hood with a towel on his head. I don't know. He was talking to his moms about something. It just really, yo, I'm telling you, this shit have driving niggas crazy, bro. The nigga was sitting with a towel on his head in like a closet or something. He was saying something about people was on his block trying to kill him. I'm like, oh. I start getting them Twilight Zone sounds like.
Wait, but I just seen something where OG Prada.
That's his name. That's him.
Okay. Some guys allegedly almost jumped on her. He ran.
Yeah, that's shout out to the Loki Smoothlinder. That was back in the days in Brownsville with the garbage can and all that.
I don't know. Somebody was talking about it today.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. I'm gonna say this right now. I ain't OG product, but if it's 8 niggas around me and it's just me, I'm getting the fuck away from them 8 niggas if I ain't got no gun. I don't know what y'all think I'm gonna do. Fuck y'all think I am. Fuck you think I'm gonna stand there and go, oh, fuck that. That's how this happened. I did this. That's how this eye happened, y'all. Fighting 5 people. And I got a 64-ounce bottle cracked on the side of my head. That's what happened to this eye. That's when I was young and stupid. If I had the sense I had right now, when I seen them niggas come out that building, Craig, I'd have been gone. I'd have been gone. Craig, I'm standing trying to think about that. I'm trying to, right there on Prospect in Rochester, St. Mary's Hospital. I'm trying to fight 5 people. That don't make no sense, bro.
Hell no.
By the time the police pulled up, my face was bleeding and leaking. All this right here was leaking. I couldn't even see out my eye. And I was walking down Prospect. And the cop, I'll never forget, the cop kept going. She was like, baby, come here. Talk to me. She was like, what's wrong with you? What happened to you? I was like, nothing. I was born like this. All I was thinking is I'm going to get my gun. I'm going to kill all these niggas, Craig. I never forget. I came in the crib, came upstairs. I tried to go through the back door, but my mom's had the lock on the back door. So I said, damn, I had to come through her room. So I'm so stupid, not thinking. It was a blue Champion hood. I'm wiping my eye like this. So when I come through the door, my mom's just jumped up. Because I tried to, like, you know how you try to, like not like to see your mom's, like, you know how if your son was fighting or something, he don't want you to see his face. He try to walk in the room. My mom said, what's wrong with you? And I was like, nothing. She was like, stop walking and turn around and look at me. And when I turned around, she was like, what happened to your face? I said, nothing. Craig, I go to the back, go get that thing. My mother is on my leg. I feel so bad about this. I'm so angry. She's trying to stop me. She's like, no, don't go outside. Please, don't do this to me. So I done came outside the back door. She's on the side. My mom, she done slipped. That's how mad I was. And I'm going to kill all these niggas. So she got my leg, Craig. She's holding my leg. I don't even understand how mad I am because I'm walking and my mother is literally on the ground being drugged by my leg, man. My step pops run out the door. He grabbed my mom's. He was like, nah, Sharon, he got to do what he got to do. You dig what I'm saying? He grabbed my mom's up off me. So my mom's in the hallway screaming. So by the time I get to the second floor, LaVon wasn't there. By the time I get to the front door, my grandfather comes to the door. He's like, boy, what's going on? I ain't even say nothing. I just kept going downstairs, bro. And the rest is history. You dig? That's how this eye got. That's how this eye got like that. Standing, trying to be stupid.
Yeah,
Trying
you
to
trying to
fight
be Michael
5
J.
people.
White.
Huh?
You trying to be Michael J. White.
Trying to be a goddamn fool. And won the fight. And I won the fucking fight. Ain't that some shit?
That's crazy.
And I won the fight.
Actually, you did not win because your eye was fucked up.
Yeah, but they didn't want to fight me no more, Mecca. They didn't want to fight me no more. If me and 4 of my mans was on a nigga, oh God. Oh God. Woo!
But
like a
you know
hoop
what?
kid
It's
TV.
funny because people always say when something happens to people like that, they always say what they would have did if they was in that situation, and everybody know they'd have ran their ass off too.
I wish I'd have ran. I wish. That incident, that was when I was young. Like I said, the whole turmoil of what my eye to this day, my mom's, my the shit I did that night. You dig what I'm saying? Like all that bullshit. I should have, if thinking about to the young lady with the situation with her son shooting that man. If I would have ran, I would have got right to Prospect. Copper and all the niggas was on Prospect, Dan, Stan, everybody on the so I could have turned around and walked back down and made sure I got the fair one. Because of my ego and that big guy shit. See that? All I do is get down the block, right? I'm right there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do that. I'm like, these niggas is pussy. Them niggas tried to beat the brakes off me.
I was just saying about the time I seen this big chick and she said something and I was on some and I told her, I said, what I said, like she went her ass towel.
That nigga's crazy.
Yo, she went and got her man is just so happened to be my nigga life. My nigga life was like, don't worry about it, man.
Leave that shit alone.
Right. That shit was funny. Shorty was like, you ain't
Ron said, facts, the ego when we was young, go time, whenever and wherever. Not today, me, 5 niggas, I always got my joint on. And if 5 niggas surround me today, I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna let it go first. I'm gonna pull the shit out and be like, let me go. I'm gonna ask you, I swear to my mother. That's on my mother, Craig. If I pull it, I'm not gonna hit first if you let me walk. If you let me walk. If I see you reach for anything, I'm shooting. If I see you walk towards me, I'm shooting you.
Yeah, that's how.
If you let me walk, I promise I won't fire.
That's how that shit went back there, bro.
Niggas is crazy.
All right, that's how that shit went back there.
Well, I ain't fucking with y'all. We sitting up like we smoke crack. We had a great show. I ain't getting high. I'm smoking reefer. Y'all niggas on that shit.
Who? You?
Y'all niggas sitting up like it's motherfucking 2:30 in the motherfucking afternoon. Y'all on that shit.
Well, you up here with us, so you on the stuff and the shit.
Yeah, I'm about to finish this and take Zeus them out. Well, Zeus sleep. They out, but I'll take him out one more time. But I appreciate you ugly motherfuckers for pulling up.
No problem. I always got to pull up on the ugly ass nigga
Word up.
platform. No problem. I support
Craig
the
up here looking like Steven Seagal on Mark for Death and shit. Every time I see you, you got a new character in my head, son. You're looking like Steven Seagal that was Mark for Death when the nigga shot up his sister's house, man. And he got it with the black nigga. That nigga said, yo. He said, let's go kill him. Yo, shout out to Team Guardian. I'm about to end it with Jaffe.
I tried to call you earlier.
I was running around shaking and baking. You know I be moving like a goddamn Jamaican. I move like a Jamaican and a Puerto Rican crossbred with a goddamn Irishman.
This nigga is crazy.
It's the truth.
Right.
If they really got a real AI out like that, I'm about to try to find out how much it's gonna cost to make an AI version of me if I can get some rest. Just imagine that shit. An AI version of me coming up here going live. Another day alive, another day free. Ain't that some cool shit? Just imagine that. If I could make a motherfucker like me and just talk to him watching TV, yo, just say that.
Stupid.
Shout out to Philly 050, man. He pulled up too, man. Philly was in the building. Word up. My prayers go out to him and his son. His disconnection kind of broke out. I know you got the Wi-Fi, so we'll probably see him another time. Well, fuck that. It's time to act like a rash and break out. Power to the people.
All right. Look.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me. Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from where niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that, loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tax. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang.